Yeah. Yes. Welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast Live, Sunday morning edition. And apologies for the delay. Technical difficulties, man. Sometimes these things act up, and you know how it goes.
Let's not even go there, guys. I'm going to take full responsibilities. Okay. It was on me. They watched the Rugrats. Some of our guests, they watched the Rugrats. All right. My responsibilities, right? It's on me. I'm currently working at the same time that I'm currently working to get this content out to you guys. So I'm going to take full responsibility. Bruce, I thank you for being patient with me this morning. So
no doubt, brother.
Appreciate you, brother.
All good. But what's up, everybody, man? Appreciate you being here. If you're here with us live, appreciate you being here. If you're watching on the replay at some other time, thank you so much. Make sure you hit that like, that subscribe, that notification bell, all that good stuff. We know how it goes. But I think what I would like to do,
if they're watching on the replay, don't forget to hype it.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah, if you watch.
Right. Hype it. Yes, hype it. You get 3
hype
hypes a week.
Yes.
Make sure you hype it up. We love that. And it helps, man. It helps. But we got a good show for you all here today. Obviously, we got the quick hits. We're going to talk about Transformers Lakers and some possibly nefariousness that's going on. Alhamdulillah. Definitely. All praises due to the Most High, of course.
The Most High in the sky. Always on the fly.
Yes, indeed. But yeah, we're gonna talk about those Lakers and what's going on there, which is a kind of interesting thing. But we'll get to it. We're gonna talk about the Joker, Nikola Jokic, Edwards' guy, and a lot of people's guy, who is making history right now with the way that he's playing, really doing his thing out there. But we're also gonna place that in some context. We're gonna talk about the Baltimore Ravens and their recent resurgence. What's up with the what's that about? What's the
Nothing.
You sure?
Yep.
I just want to know what the was. Okay. And then finally we're gonna wrap it up with Justin Fields, man, a guy who has all the talent in the world, but he's just bad and it's hurting his team. So we're gonna get to that.
So we're gonna get to the conversation that Ohio State don't know how to breed quarterbacks for the NFL. No, okay. Sneed's not here, so okay. Go ahead. Proceed.
Woo. So let's give a shout out. Let's give a shout out to the channel members, of course. My main man, Coach T from the Be Ready Sports podcast, who's always going to be Laker Nation to me. But what up, Coach T, man? I appreciate you being here, my brother. Thank you so much for what you do and how you support the channel. Make sure, if y'all haven't already, you go over after this and subscribe to the Be Ready Sports podcast. Because in order to be ready, you got to do what, Transformer?
Stay ready.
You got to stay ready. And just go over there, and Coach T is really he's putting the light on and putting the shine on the young athletes who are doing their thing. And hopefully one day we'll be able to talk to some of them or talk about some of them right here on this podcast. So make sure y'all go ahead and do that. It's not that serious. What's good? It's not that serious. Appreciate you, man. Always supporting me. And I love it. He always hits me up on college football Saturdays, and we talk a little bit there too. So what up? It's not that serious. Appreciate you. Chief Sid Bubba, appreciate you. Goes without saying. Appreciate everything you've done for our nation. And of course, appreciate what you've done for the channel. And finally, shout out to the boys from Annapolis.
Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. Bruce hate the Navy because we always beating the Army. December 13th's coming. We put in belts to ass. We gonna make sure Bruce shows up on the Format Podcast. Ready to
I hate you so much. Man, I hate you and I hate that song.
Go Navy, man. See, I got the green for you though. Thanks to my pops, man. He got me another hat.
No, that's not the green. No.
Okay, it's green enough.
Yeah, look like you know what kind of green that looks
like.
Maybe I was trying to be politically correct. Oh man, shout out. Baltimore Bruce was good, man. Appreciate you, Baltimore. Appreciate you, man. Thank you for the support always. Steve, king of the chat, my guy. My guy was at Pitt yesterday watching Notre Dame put foots in him. So always love that. And he was texting me as usual, complaining about Mike Denbrock's play calling. But that's okay. That's okay. You know, got to win by, 20 plus points. We'll take that. Always better to improve after a win. But what up, Steve? Nino, what up, Nino? What up? Appreciate you, man. Long time watcher and recent channel member. So appreciate what you do. Thank you so much. And finally, Sneed got what you need. So if y'all have noticed, Sneed is not here with us today like he normally is on Sunday mornings.
Why is that, Bruce?
Let me tell you. Yeah, the reason why Sneed is not here is because Sneed, SMT, Mobile Tech, and Outstanding Father, is with his wonderful daughter, Yasmin, aka Little Sneed, while she is competing in a basketball tournament with her team this morning. So I think Sneed said they won 2 games yesterday, so they got 2 games today if they want to win it all. So everybody, let's put it up for young Yasmin and her team, and hope that Sneed and his peoples get it done, man. So let's go, Sneed.
Go put foots in them.
Put foots in them. All right.
Yes.
Sneed got what you need. So thank you for being a channel member as well, my brother. All right. We're going to go ahead. We're going to hit the spiel, and then we are going to move right along. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you. Absolutely.
And you. The guy in the blue, you too. And the girl in the blue, you too. Let's go. Let's do it. Let's hype it. Let's do it. Let's go.
Oh man. All right. So we are gonna go ahead and we're gonna get to the show here. And by the way, if you want to see the members only content that we just dropped the other day that I thought was pretty good and got some good feedback on it, I had some fun with it. Go ahead, become a member, and that's the type of stuff that you will be eligible to receive. And we got some more ideas and some more things coming down the pike, but that was that. Some members only content. All right. Good morning, Mr. Realist. Appreciate you. Let's get right to it. Transformer, quick hits. What you got, bro?
Whoa. So the Lakers.
Yes.
We're going to be talking about you guys in a minute. That's actually the first topic that's going to come up, but this topic has nothing to do with what we're going to be talking about in our first segment today. Today, we're going to be talking about the clown show that's happening in Los Angeles. So what did the Los Angeles Lakers do for the Milwaukee Bucks game yesterday? Can anybody tell me what they did?
Let's see what they did. Well, they smacked them around,
Okay. That's good.
That. Yeah, I like that.
Okay. See anything else?
Want
to phone a friend?
Phone a friend.
Phone a friend. All right, and I'll be your friend that's going to answer that question. I got you, bro. I got you, man. So, so for the $1 million question, this is it right here. So the Los Angeles Lakers decided to start Bronny James. Bronny flipping James.
Yikes.
This was the first game ever, and I'm going to use this lightly, First game ever where the son started an NBA basketball game and the father started a G League basketball game.
Wow, that's right. How
The
crazy is that?
41-year-old legend who's been playing for 23 long years, LeBron
Right.
James Sr., started in the G League as he's ramping up to come back off his sciatica injury. And so happened to do his son, Bronny James Jr., started for the Los Angeles Lakers against the Milwaukee Bucks. And his game total as a starter for 10 minutes, 0 points, 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 1 steal.
This is Bronny?
Bronny.
Okay, got you.
Oh, LeBron James would never.
You're
Senior
right.
Senior would never.
Yeah.
A donut? The only reason LeBron gets a donut is if he checked in the first minute and he was out the next minute for the rest of the game.
He got to make sure he get his, but that's a whole different.
That's the only way he gets a donut on the board. But yeah, man, the Lakers decided to start Bronny James over, options like, Dalton Connect, Nick Smith Jr. There are other options that were available for us to start another guard in that position because Marcus Smart did not play. Of course, we know that LeBron James is currently out. So the starting lineup was, of course, led by Luka Doncic, who just so happened to drop another 40-piece against the Milwaukee Bucks. Austin Reeves, of course, with another 25. DeAndre Ayton, who's playing relatively well, chipped in another 20 points. And Jake LaRavia was the other starter, who was also next to LeBron Ramon James Jr. Yeah, Jake LaRavia, he didn't play particularly well, shooting 1 for 10 from the field, 0 for 4 from the 0 for 4 from 3, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 1 turnover, 2 steals. So he was out there just playing a little bit better.
At least he was hustling though, right? The shot wasn't falling. He's still out there trying to do a little something and contribute.
For him to have the second lowest point total, the team was plus 26, which is the highest plus minus with him on the floor. So yeah. It was a travesty, man. I'm looking and I saw the alert pop up on my phone. I'm like, what's happening? My gosh. Like LeBron, like Bronny James is starting. Everybody else must be hurt. Everybody else. So I'm surprised I didn't see any posts saying Bronny is undefeated as a starter. Actually, you couldn't because the one game he started last year, they lost.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, he started a game last year, and I think they lost that. Correct me if I'm wrong, Tony. You can go ahead and check that. But I think the first game he started last year, they ended up losing that game, so he can't say that. So that's probably why you wouldn't have seen it. But yeah, Bruce, man.
If I'm in the G League, I would have been attacking LeBron every time. I'd have been trying to boom on him. I'd try to put him in a pick and roll. I'd have been trying to attack that dude. Like I'm about to make my highlight for my life today.
Oh boy, no boy.
That's
I don't think he's played yet, but he is assigned to start. I don't think he played the
okay. I thought he played.
Because I'm pretty sure that would have popped up. I mean, you already know it. That would have definitely popped up all over the media waves. But yeah, that was my first quick hit. I thought that was quite hilarious for my Los Angeles Lakers to do. To one, start him.
Yeah.
Number 2, give him 10 minutes as a starter. And then give the who should have been the starter 34 minutes, who was Dalton Connect, who chipped in 9 points, 6 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals, and a block. So he was definitely out there hustling. Plus 24. Bronny James was the only negative in the plus minus category out of all of the starters. Yeah. But anyway, moving on over to some funner news. Well, depending on how you define fun, the NBA has announced their long-awaited plans to overhaul the All-Star game, which is going to be held on Tuesday night. And we all know this is the USA versus the world format that they will be going on. However, the biggest complaint right now is that they're going to be doing this round robin thing. So what the league is going to be doing now, they're going to be of course, the voting, which is coming from the fans, the players, and the media, that's going to be pretty much the exact same. They're going to keep that the same. But there no longer will be any positional requirements, meaning in the past, the starters have been made up of 2 backcourt players, 3 frontcourt players, in which the reserves were being named by splitting plus 2 wild cards. This year, the starters will be the top 5 voters, regardless of position, and the reserves will be the top 7, also regardless of position. So, depending on the votes and how the votes lay out, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 will be your starters. So if it so happens to be that Victor Wembanyama, Jokic, Giannis, Luka, and give me another one. Give me another international player.
SGA.
SGA. There you go. SGA. That will be your starting lineup for the international players. Of course, the exact same for the American players, which could consist of, I'm pretty sure LeBron, Roland James is going to be on there. Luka's definitely going to be on there. Senior.
Okay.
Senior. Senior. It'll be a travesty if it's junior. And Austin Reeves also may be up there. Why? Because of the LA market, and the LA market typically gets the most votes when it comes to their star players, especially for the All-Star game. Then you might get some Anthony Edwards up in there. And perhaps if Zion or Ja ends up being a little bit more healthy towards that time of the season, of course, then Steph Curry and those guys. So again, the top 5 players voted will be the starters regardless of the position. And how this voting will be going down, how this placement will be going down, is that it breaks down to 24 players, do not evenly break out into 16 American players and 8 international players. And if there comes a situation to where the scoring, the breakdown is lopsided, Adam Silver will be the de facto person who's picking extra players for either the American team or the international team. So that's going to be the big news, the big difference for the All-Star weekend. Also, we're going to get a little bit of grace if you're on the eastern side of the United States. The game is not going to be at 8 p.m. Eastern time. It's going to take place at 5 p.m. Eastern time, which is going to come on the heels of the Team USA hockey game. That's pretty much it. They're going to be 4 12-minute quarters as part of the game, although those quarters will be played in a far different manner than usual. The first 3 quarters will be made up of a round-robin play featuring the 3 teams, allowing each of them to play twice. The fourth quarter will then be the game featuring the 2 best teams after the round-robin action, and if all 3 teams have a 1-1 record, the 2 with the best point differential will advance to the championship game. Boom. February 13th, this is going to kick off on Friday. They're going to be playing it at the Intuit Dome in the lovely new facility of the Clippers and Steve Ballmer. No, Steve Ballmer? Yeah. Steve Ballmer. That's their owner, right?
Steve Ballmer. Yep.
Yeah, Steve Ballmer. Yeah. So there you go. There goes your new news for the All-Star weekend, which is also my daughter's birthday this year. I'm going to figure that one out. That's going to be on my daughter's birthday, February 13th. She didn't want to be 11. She wanted to be born on Friday the 13th, and this game is going to be Friday the 13th.
Okay.
Yay. There you go. That's all I got, brother. What about you? I got a quick hit for you.
Hold on real quick. They're doing too much.
Go ahead.
No, I just wanted to respond to NBA All-Star.
My apologies.
No, you're good, man. They're doing too
ahead.
much. They're doing too much. If you want to have a U.S. versus the world format, just have it and do it in a regular game format. But what it is, they don't want to be in a position where the U.S. loses and has no way to kind of get that lick back, so to speak. You know what I mean? That's why they're doing that round robin, multiple team things. But if you just did it in one game, All-Star game, made it like a real game, it would force the American players to play harder because they would not want to get beat by the internationals. And I would love to see that. But they're just doing too much, man. I don't understand all this extra, man. Just play the game and play the game like you care. It's that simple, but
very
much.
To me, it's pretty simple. I mean, you could have got away and you could have kept it very, very easy with just making it not East versus West, American versus international, and just kept the original format.
But they just know that and just left it alone. They know the international players are going to go hard as hell, because they're going to want to beat them. They're going to want to beat them, and so they're like, nah. In that event, we gotta have some way for the American team to be able to respond. That's why they did it like this. And shut up, man. I said pause, man.
Okay, all right, we got that. All right, but my last quick hit, just small, very, very brief. Shout out to Notre Dame's women's basketball team, not for the game last night where they got blown out. We're talking about the game in which Hidalgo broke her own record against Akron the other day, where she scored 44 points.
Correct.
Had 16 steals
Correct.
No, that is not a blooper. That is not a typo. She had 1-6, double digits, 16 steals in a blowout victory of 85-58 against Akron. Unfortunately, they turned around the very next game and just got their behinds kicked 93-54. But that's not the topic of conversation. Shooting 16 for 25 from the field, 64%, 50% from three, chipping in 9 of 11 from the free throw line. Hidalgo breaking her own record of 16 steals, man. If that ain't hustle, I don't know what it is. 16 steals is a lot.
Yeah. And, you know, for some people who think that just kind of hanging out and putting their hand in the passing lane or something like that is no. She
was getting dirty.
Yeah.
She was getting dirty.
Like getting real steals. You know, that's what we call those, real steals.
Like literally ripping the ball out of the player's hands and going on a fast break and scoring.
Correct. Now, all steals count. You know, all steals count.
They do.
But they're not all the same. Am I right, Transformer?
Absolutely. There's a thing called playing passing lane. Steph Curry once led the league in steals, and nobody ever considered him the de facto defender at the point guard position. Why? You're still getting hit.
Yeah. Jokic was top 5 in steals last year, you know, and Edward always reminds me of that. Shout out, Edward. Oh, there he goes. But, you know, so apparently because, you know, he was top 5 in steals last year, he's a defender. So, you know, I just felt the need to. But, you know, anyway.
He's trying, I guess, Bruce.
He is trying. He is absolutely. He is. Not too hard, but he's trying. Right? Anyway. All right. You ready to hit these main topics, my brother?
Yes, sir. All right. Good, so we went from the Lakers all the way over to the All-Star game. Then we went from the All-Star game to Notre Dame. Go Irish. Right. Go Irish. I missed you the other day, brother. I meant to tell you that. I mean,
I appreciate that.
I was like, I said go Irish and nobody reacted. I was like, go Irish. Okay. Damn, Bruce, man, where the hell are you? I was like, I hope he watching. He put go Irish in the comments. Like,
go Irish.
Where's Steve? Steve, come on, help me out, man. I'm by myself here. All right. Anyway, we're gonna get to the Lakers. The Lakers are being investigated. Why? Because LeBron James Sr. has been cited for usage of Oh no, that's not the right topic of conversation. Excuse me. This is about gambling. I'm messing with you guys. I'm messing. Y'all know I got to throw a little hook in there. You know what I mean? Cast my line, reel it in, bring it back. Don't like it, throw it back in the water. Don't like it.
First of all, you know that if that was a real thing, we'd have been live already.
As soon as we're live, as the news is coming out.
What? Man, listen.
It's coming out.
Yeah. Finally.
All right. So, as you know, over the last month, the NBA was under scrutiny because of Chauncey Billups and Terry Rozier being cited. Not Terry. Terry Rozier was one of them. And Damian Jones were cited for illegal gambling tied to mafia families. We're talking the big head honcho mafia families up there in the big tri-state. And it just came out a lot of scrutiny. So since Damian Jones is one of the good friends of LeBron James, reportedly was giving out information about games that LeBron James was either not playing in or not playing in. That's pretty much what he was giving out. Without LeBron James's knowledge, LeBron James, of course, came out, said he had no idea that Damian Jones was using this information. Of course, he's going to say that. But that didn't stop the NBA from investigating the Lakers. Yep. That didn't stop the NBA from investigating the Lakers and also multiple NBA teams. So this is not just the Lakers, but they were required to hand over documents and property as part of its investigation in the illegal sports gambling. 2 LeBron associates are among those cooperations, turning in cell phones, emails, and everything needed to conduct a further full investigation. After former player turned LeBron James shooting coach Damon Jones, I kept saying Damian, was arrested for his own involvement in illegal betting shenanigans, the league is looking into cell phone records and other documents from at least 10 Lakers employees per The Athletic. Everyone has been fully cooperative. The NBA engaged an independent law firm to investigate these allegations in the incident once it was made public. As a standard in those kind of investigations, a number of different individuals and organizations were asked to preserve documents and records. Everyone has been fully cooperative. Bruce.
Yeah.
Why is this still a thing?
So first, I think this is a thing because, well, let me say, for me, it's a thing because of the blatant hypocrisy, man. These leagues, and I know they have the right to, and I know they let the players know what the rules are, but they're in bed getting so much money off this gambling. Did they not think that eventually there was going to be some stuff going on with gambling? Did they really not think that? And again, I'm not trying to advocate for players breaking the rules or players doing stuff they're not supposed to when they know what the rules are. I get it.
Yep.
But it's almost like, what's an analogy I want to make? You know that someone in your home is a recovering alcoholic, but you're bringing bottles and six packs home. You're not making it any easier for them. They know they're not supposed to drink, and they're fighting to do the right thing, right? They're in recovery. Every day is a challenge for them. They're fighting to do the right thing, but you're putting it in front of them. That's not cool. And I think for me, as I mentioned, this is why this thing is such a big deal. The blatant hypocrisy. All right, that's one.
Yeah.
Two, we know why, right? Because while he has not done anything wrong, as far as we know, hasn't been charged with anything, hasn't been accused of anything, you know, when he who shall not be named is named, right? LeBron, when his name comes up and stuff, it becomes a big deal because he is one of, if not the face of the NBA still, and he's, you know, one of the biggest names in NBA history. So when his name comes up, it's going to be a thing. But now it starts to beg the question, right? And let me be clear here. I am not in any way accusing LeBron of any wrongdoing. But can we honestly, can we believe that, oh, I didn't know that he was doing anything like that? Really? Your guy who's, you know, one of your good friends, super close to you, pause, he's going to know when and where you're playing and not playing. You don't think he's going to tell you, yo, I made some money off you, you know, the other night, right? Come on, man. You really don't know? Like, that's crazy to me. Like, what are we doing here? It doesn't even make sense. And then the second part of that, which I'm not going to lie, I really hate, how many times are people close to LeBron in his orbit going to get jammed up and stuff, and somehow we assume or we have to believe that he's got nothing to do with it? You know what I mean? Like, that's kind of crazy to me. Again, he has never been he's never been proven for doing anything. You know, he's never been caught out there. Cool, but how many times are people in his orbit gonna get jammed up and, oh, I don't have nothing to do with it. I know about that. You know what I'm saying? There's multiple cases now. Like, it looks a little funny. But yeah, those are my thoughts on it.
Yeah. The league.
Yeah.
The league.
Yeah.
I need Adam Silver and the rest of the NBA congregation to come up to the front, please.
All right.
This is what happens when you're dangling candy in front of kids.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't want your kids to eat the candy, why would I have a bag of Skittles and I walk into the front of the room and go, hey,
exactly. Thanks,
I have Skittles. You don't want them to eat the candy, right?
Right.
So the league, what have you guys have been doing to further this incident or future incidents happening? How are you adding to this cause? Let's start by, hey, FanDuel and DraftKings, you're sponsored by them. How often do you see FanDuel, DraftKings, or Prize Picks or Top Picks? How often do you see those commercials, Bruce?
Often, like every other minute. It's constant. And even when you listen to podcasts, they're all sponsored by FanDuel and Prize Picks and DraftKings and whoever else. I don't even know.
I'm waiting on ours. My sign ain't in the back yet. I don't see my draft.
Man, listen, we're gonna have to talk about that. But you know, in all seriousness, I'm sick of it because I'm like, every show has a gambling segment now, and it's like, and then they do the, you know, please gamble responsibly, Missouri, Maryland, you know how they run that little thing at the end. I'm like, if you gotta do all that, then probably something ain't quite right. But go ahead, man.
But yeah, so my thing is, you're dangling candy in front of kids. The NBA, you know, ages range from 19 all the way to now 41 years old. And you're constantly broadcasting this information and the websites and like you just said, every sports podcast, they're dabbling into the plus minus, the over unders, the points over, and things like that. You're attributing to this. You're causing this. Why? Because what do these players see? Every player doesn't get paid the same. Not everybody's getting $70 million like Jason Tatum.
Right.
Not everybody's getting $52 million to go work on your ass like LeBron James. Not everybody's getting that. So, of course, you're going to have players or former coaches and coaches who are not getting compensated just as much as they used to while they were playing in the NBA. They're going to be wanting to dabble in said situations like this. But guess what? You're the cause of it. You're promoting this. You're allowing the opportunity and the sense of persuasion from millions and millions and millions of fans, spectators, to cause a rift between, okay, all of these players, they have family, they have friends, and not everybody's getting that same check that they're getting. So guess what? How could you put your team on? How could you put your family on, your friends on, and slide them a bone every now and again? I believe it was Michael Porter Jr., who was on a podcast, I believe it was earlier this year, and he said something along the same lines. Like, it's tempting. Like, your friends are not getting paid the same amount of money, so you're going to be more like, oh, they throw him a bone. Like, hey, I'm not going to be playing today. I wouldn't bet the over, right? I'm like, hey, man, such and such not playing today. You might want to bet the under. I want to bet the under. They ain't going to be playing well today. All right, the game's going to be flowing through Jokic. So, Jamal Murray probably going to take like 10 shots, man. So bet the under. Right. That will get them hemmed up, but like, what's going to not cause them to engage into these situations, man? Because you're broadcasting it, so of course they're going to be hounded, questioned all the time. So you have to be a strong-minded individual. And typically when you're 19, 20, 21, 22, you're not nearly as mentally strong as you are when you're 36, 37, in your 40s and your 50s. You've been through life, you've been through adversity and things like that. So of course these guys are going to be wanting to like dabble into it, all right, unknowingly that these things have serious repercussions, man. So NBA, I'm pointing the finger back at you, man. You're pointing the finger at the players and the coaches and former coaches and stuff like that. I'm pointing the finger at you. You're dangling candy in front of kids.
Yeah.
I don't want you to eat Skittles, but here's a bag of Skittles, and I'm going to eat them in the living room where everybody can see me. Come on, man. NBA, you got to do better.
I'm curious to know, though, because obviously no one's been charged with anything or anything like that. They're just investigating. But I'm curious to know if the league finds something, like they supposedly didn't find anything before, but then the FBI came in there and started grabbing people up. So clearly there was something, right? I'm wondering if the league does find something, how are they going to handle that? Are they going to try to cover it up and just say, hey, we did our investigation, we didn't find anything, right? Or are they really going to bring the hammer down? I wonder how that's going to go.
I would hope that they bring the hammer down. That's the only way to fix it. If you try to cover it up, it's going to continue to happen. You got to make it public. You got to bring that shame, that guilt, that
I would think so.
Okay, this could really hem us up. We could lose sponsors. We can lose this. We can lose that from the player standpoint, right? Imagine if I got a sneaker deal and I got a Gatorade deal and I got a freaking whatever, just name another sponsor. And if I get hemmed up in something like this, I lose all of those sponsors. We're talking $30-40 million a year. I lose all that.
Right.
Stop gambling. That $70K ain't worth it. You get $80K a game. Play tomorrow. Play the game tomorrow. You're gonna get $80K.
Right.
Play the game, man. But yeah, man, I would hope that they come down on them. I believe if the NBA is investigating, the FBI is right behind them. They're like, hey, what are you doing? What did you see? What did you find? Because now if the NBA hides this from the FBI, now Adam Silver and his team are in trouble. No longer on the players. I'm like, well, y'all are hiding stuff.
Yeah.
Give me your phones. Let's check these emails. Let's see what you guys got going on. So I don't think they play around with it. I think Adam Silver is a smart individual when it comes to analytical, nuances and things like that. May not be tickling the fancy of everybody who's watching the NBA game, but as a product and as a manager and as a commissioner, I feel like that's what he's going to do. Like, hey, look, let's go ahead and cooperate fully to the highest order. We find anybody, turn them in.
Right,
hey,
right.
bro, hey, they found some stuff in your cell phone, man. You know what we got to do? We got to turn that stuff into the FBI.
Yeah, for sure.
We got to put this on you, because if we put this on us, we all going down. There's going to have to be some sacrificial lambs.
Right.
Some sacrificial lambs. Yeah.
And on a side note, not a side note, but in response to one of the comments in the chat, Coach T says he saw an MJ topic. His gambling was at the poker table, not on games. So that's partially true. So I actually read something else that was saying, or it was alleged that Michael Jordan, who we know is a notorious gambler, was on the golf course one day and guess he was gambling some, fairly large amount of money, and he lost. And so I think he told the guy, like, yo, I'm going to go score 40 tonight or something like that. So the guy took a prop bet on it and basically made the money that he owed him. So I don't know how something like that works. I mean, theoretically, that's just, yo, I'm Michael Jordan. I'm going to go score 40 tonight, right? What you want to do with that information is what you want to do with that information, right? It was expected.
But today he would have got hemmed up.
Yes.
He would have got hemmed up today.
Yeah.
Because that would have been conspiring.
Gambling, right?
Yeah, insider gambling. Yeah,
something like that. Yeah. So, we got to take that into account. As Edward stated, like MJ, had his gambling issues as well. Like I said, I'm not an expert on this thing, so I don't know exactly how all that works. But it does sound like it would be providing insider information that the average person doesn't have. But it's not saying. That's speaking on what I'm personally going to do on the floor, right? It's not like, okay, Transformer's my teammate and I'm going to make sure he only gets 9 rebounds tonight, right? So you can bet that prop bet that he won't get 10 rebounds and make some money, right? Oh, he's at 9. Let me go ahead and make sure he don't get no more, right? Dennis, me, whoever, keep him off the glass, right? It's not that. It's betting on what I'm going to do of my own ability. So that's kind of iffy to me. But yeah, this whole gambling thing is crazy. And to me, again, the easy way out of all of this, these leagues just sever ties with these gambling companies, but they won't do it because they're making so much freaking money.
So much. So much. Imagine, I mean, you got 10 friends in your group chat right now that all bet a couple of $100 on a couple of parlays and they lost. Now imagine what we got. 7 billion people in the world?
Right.
Sure. So imagine that. Imagine half of them gambling. That's a lot of dough. That's a lot of revenue. That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
Jesus.
So, yeah, but this whole thing, man, it's like I said, the easy way is to sever those ties, but it'll never happen. And the players are going to be the one that are going to end up being the scapegoat, as always. So that's my thought.
Yeah.
All right, let's take a couple
continue.
On this,
I think it's going to continue.
Oh, you have more?
No. I'm just saying I think it's going to continue, man. I mean,
I got you.
What way can you definitively stop it other than deleting it? It's already out there, man. It's already a big product. It's already a lucrative investment tool for the big wigs who started these programs, right? I mean, as players or coaches and stuff like that, you just got to be the leaders that you need to be. Like, hey, yo, no, absolutely not. I know it's tempting. Right. That whole counseling setup. The military, we go through training for every incident. Every incident, whether it's harassment charges or the other word, the R word charges, or alcohol incident, or suicide related, or something, anything along that happens that's wrong in the military. Immediately, there's a training worldwide for all of us.
That's right,
to deal with. NBA, y'all might want to start adopting some of them rules.
Yeah, man.
Like this one. Hey, y'all cut it out. What did Roger Goodell do the moment this came out? What did Roger Goodell do? He immediately posted his team, his PR team. We ain't got no dealings with any type of insider information, gambling, none of that. None of that. Roger Goodell got ahead of it ASAP. Like, this ain't got nothing to do with NFL. Keep that over there in that ballpark over there. That little rectangle right there that they 50 feet run up and down the court. Keep that. 90,
Mhm.
92 feet.
94 feet.
94 feet. There you
by
go.
50.
94 feet.
Mhm.
There you go. So keep that over there. We good over here.
Right.
So don't bring that FBI stuff over here.
No doubt. No doubt.
But the NFL, I would see it happening more, man. That's 53 players,
Mhm.
32 teams, plus
Mhm.
practice squads.
It's a
You
lot.
got a lot of guys not making a lot of money. I mean, what running
That's
backs
right.
get $8 million a year?
Mhm.
So and those are your star players, right? Imagine a second, third string guy who's getting paid 250. The
Or
practice squad
guy.
guys getting,
Yeah, for sure.
yeah, like hey man,
Not making any real money. Yeah.
Lamar Jackson, man, how many times you gonna scramble out of the pocket today? You think he's gonna be able to get 25 yards?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? See how quick that could be like. I think I can, but Lamar Jackson not even knowing I'm giving out yeah, man, I'm fast. Yeah, this team got a weak defense, and their linebackers always crash on Derrick Henry. Oh yeah, I'm gonna definitely get 25 yards. So, yeah, players fixing games is the same as Transformer leaving Foot Locker unlocked, leaving his shift, and all the LeBrons come up missing. Why are we doing this, Tony? Why are we doing this?
That's a good one.
First of all, it was Champs. I didn't work at Foot Locker. I worked at Champs.
Yeah.
And no, I made sure all the LeBrons were safe. Okay. I protected the LeBrons. I put my Notre Dame Fighting Irish spirit. The heavenly waters and air was purified in the back. Every time the LeBrons came in.
Don't do that. No, don't put that with LeBron. Don't do that.
There we go. These shoes shall not be touched, only by money bringing Patreons that are coming in to purchase such a lovely shoe. You would like a LeBron James shoe? Come on in. What size do you wear? Size 10? We have multiple. Here's your box. Have a great day.
There's something wrong with you.
Blessed be our Father.
What is wrong with you? Oh my God! Don't do LeBron and Notre Dame.
I tell you, man.
It's not.
By the way, man. Hey, speaking of LeBron James, man, the King's Hennessy is available in stores near you. I saw it the other day. I didn't buy my bottle yet. I was too busy, doing other things. But Ed Dog knows what I'm talking about. Proceed, Bruce. Open up the phone.
All right, let's open up the
104-219-8264.
There you go. Thank you. Give us a call. We'll take a couple calls on this and get your thoughts on this whole gambling thing and the Lakers and what that's about, man. Hit us up, 904-219-8264. We want to hear from y'all. Let's go.
South Beaches definitely got protected, Eddie. South Beaches were ultimately protected. That's the most protected LeBron James shoe known to man. That are the Watch the Throne 9s, 10s. Watch the Throne for sure. South Beaches, absolutely. You got to protect those. Got to protect those. Those things are hard to come by. Bruce doesn't even know what we're talking about.
Nope.
Because it's LeBron's shoe.
How you doing, Coach T?
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Top of the morning.
Transformer was a joke, man.
Huh?
I had to put the disclaimer out there to your viewers that has not been done or proven or investigated or anything that Transformer has ever committed atrocity.
I plead the fifth.
Oh man, you're not even helping your. Never mind. That was just a joke, guys.
How you doing, brother?
I'm blessed and never stressed. How about you guys?
Always blessed and highly favored.
Amen.
Bruce?
I'm over here pulling up to my venue an hour early before the first championship game, so trying to get in the zone.
Your first championship game?
Yeah, for the day. Got 2.
Okay, man. Go out there and kill it, brother. Tell them boys go out there and take care of business.
I'm hoping, man.
Absolutely.
We got this. So.
There you go. Go get it, brother.
Another quick hit. Shout out to my Trojans. We got an impressive win yesterday against Iowa. I know Bruce wasn't gonna give us that prop, so shout out to the Trojans.
He's already got the stink, man. Don't even worry about it.
You know what? No. I'm good with USC winning. I want them to win out and remain ranked and be as ranked as high as they can because that helps
Notre Dame. Well, yeah, whatever.
All I care about.
Oregon may spoil your plans, Bruce, because I don't.
No, we don't need that. You don't need to go up there and beat them. That's okay. Go handle it.
We've having issues up there in Oregon. But this is not a college football topic. This is about the Lakers, man.
Thank you. Yes.
When I heard about this story, I ain't gonna say upset, but I was like, here we go. Some more nonsense regarding LeBron James. And not saying that he's guilty or anything, it's just that because his name is tied to it and what's the word I'm looking for? His name is a brand and it's tied to the Los Angeles Lakers. It doesn't look good. It's just like the fact like you work hard all your life to make your name big, doing the right thing, never getting yourself into trouble, and come on now, we are human. We all do. Sometimes you have a boy that be like, hey man, I want to do this, that, and the third, and you be like, okay, keep this on the DL. I help you out, boom, 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 and then you get caught, and then you be like, oh yeah, but my boy Coach T helped me out, and I'm a big name somewhere.
Yeah,
that's some what you call that on the street, some. Well, I ain't gonna say the term. I'll just say BN type stuff if it's true. So just he already got enough tied to his name already, enough drama, and then you just compound it adding to this. It's like it's ridiculous. I don't think it's true. Even if it is true, I think it's gonna get swept under the rug and his name comes clean. Mark my word.
Always.
But it will stop it if they probably bring the hammer down on the NBA's cornerstone franchise, the Los Angeles Lakers, if they have to punish them harshly. I think that will stop player betting in the NBA on the other side.
Yeah.
Because the Lakers is their Bruce don't want to hear this, but the Lakers are their number one franchise as far as marketability. Am I right or wrong, Transformer?
Right.
Too bad they're not their number one
franchise. So if they have to put the hammer
winning
down on their number one marketable franchise that they blast on TV 3 times a week, that's gonna. This is just what I feel like. I think it's gonna put a stop to it.
Hey, I'm all good with it.
Of course you are.
What?
Of course you are.
Yeah. Put the hammer down.
But then again, it's going to infuriate Laker fans, diehard Laker fans. They're going to be like, okay, here's another crappy thing LeBron done did to butcher our franchise. Get rid of him. It's more circus. But I haven't really, looked into the details of it. So I just know that they said that they're investigating text messages, emails, phone calls. Right now, am I right or wrong, Bruce?
Yeah, they're going through all that stuff. And again, nobody's been charged with anything. They're not saying anyone did anything, but they are allegedly doing a thorough investigation, which is the way you go about stuff. So we'll find out what it is. Well, maybe.
I'll end the call like this. It's either one or two ways. It's either legitimate investigation where they're actually, doing a thorough, and if they find someone, we'll punish them, or it's a bunch of smoke and mirrors to make it seem like, they're, taking it seriously. Just to fool the general public, and just come out and say, oh, we didn't find anything to establish that. You know, it can go either one or two ways. Because remember, this is their most marketable franchise. So this will hurt the NBA if this is true. This is going to hurt them, and then one thing you don't want is bad PR. I don't believe like all PR is good.
Yeah.
Some people believe that, but anyway.
And then you got to also look at the NBA. We've only talked about punishing players and organizations, but the NBA has billions of dollars in sponsorships and TV deals. Like, the only way this will actually put a foot on it, which they're not going to do, is what they do with corporations. They punish the whole corporation.
Right.
They hit them with sanctions and all that. That's the only way it'll stop players from going into inside, because stock market is called insider trading, which is illegal.
Yeah.
That'll stop inside sports betting if they put the hammer down on the whole organization themselves and hit them where it hurts and billions of dollars of revenue. That'll stop that.
That's right.
But I don't think they're going to do it because,
of course,
you know. But that's the only way to stop it. That's just my opinion. Thanks for taking my call.
No doubt, brother.
You guys can
absolutely
listen if you guys got your feedback on what I said.
No doubt, man. Appreciate it. Actually, I think you pretty much hit the nail on the head, brother. It was
you did.
Yeah,
we let you cook on that one.
For sure. He did cook. He definitely cooked.
He cooked on that one.
Appreciate it.
All right, brother. I appreciate the call.
Hey, man, go out there and win, bro. Go out there and win.
Oh, man, bring home the chip. You know, if you bring home that championship, you'll feel like a Celtic.
Boy, get the hell out of here.
What?
On that note, I'm hanging up.
Okay.
Have a blessed day, Tony.
All right, brother, man. Best of luck. Best of luck to you. Man. Go get it, brother.
Go Lakers, man.
Over here talking, saying it like we only have one championship in the franchise.
That's not what I'm saying. All right. Well, we got a new member of the channel, Micah, aka All Love 0307. Thank you for the support, Micah. We appreciate you. And now you can go down and check out the members only content that we have on the page.
Absolutely.
And we continue to grow, man. Continue to share. Thank you. Coach T, go get it, man. Go get it. Go be a Laker. Go out there and win, man.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Go be a Laker.
No
go out there and win.
Though, but
nah, none of that.
No insider trading, but we're
gonna.
No, sir.
Tell number 5 to get 30.
$100 bill and be like, come on. Nah.
No doubt. All right, man.
All right, bet.
Later.
We appreciate you, Micah, man. We love you joining the channel.
Yes,
we're going to talk more. You're a Giants fan. We're going to talk more about the Giants. Yeah, man. I mean, unfortunately, we got to play them this weekend. So me and you, we cool. We cool, bro. We're cool, man. But we need to put foots in the Giants today, man. Y'all gunning for a top pick, man. Y'all ain't worried about the game. You're gunning for a top pick, Micah. But we got to put foots in, man. We got to put foots in.
Well, let's go ahead, Transformer, and let's get to the second topic, which today is the main topic of the show, the one on the thumbnail.
I'm going to sit back on this one.
Why are you going to sit back, man? You supposed to be rocking with me, man. What are you sitting back for? That's what we doing.
We about to show love to Jokic?
Yes.
I'm pretty sure Eddie's gonna take this over for me.
My brother. Of course, we're gonna show love to Jokic. All right. Yeah. Okay, y'all. All right. Nikola Jokic.
He played that good, huh?
Yeah. He is the best center in basketball right now. And he is a easily top 4 player in the NBA right now. And he is killing this season right now. Am I on point so far?
You're on track.
All right. He's averaging 28.7 points per game, 13 rebounds per game, almost 11 assists, 10.8 assists per game. So really getting busy, shooting 67% from the field, killing 42% from 3. This is, in all seriousness, this is phenomenal. 87.5% from the stripe. I want to say we've never seen numbers like this from a center before. So shout out to him for what he's doing. He's out there getting busy. And let me throw some Jokic B-roll up here.
Dude, we got Jokic B-roll. Is that him dunking?
B-roll. Yeah. The other night, the supposed Jokic stopper, Visa Zubac, who historically has played, fairly well against Jokic, giving him a little bit of trouble. Jokic absolutely, what's the word we want? Flambéed him. Is that fair?
I mean, filleted, cooked, deep fried, sauteed, all of it.
All of it. Roasted, Thanksgiving turkey, them, whatever you want to call it.
Boy, look, cured ham, all of it.
For sure. 55 points, including, I think, 25 in the first quarter. Absolutely killed it.
Dominated.
Absolutely dominated. Just, ate him alive, right? Last night, Jokic with another incredible game. A triple-double last night. I think it's 7th triple-double of the season already. So he's really in the groove and just absolutely doing it. He is playing tremendous basketball, no question about it, right? Let's see. Last night, Jokic had 8 of 15 shooting, 3 of 6 from 3, finishes with 27, 12, and 11. Another one of those great games. 6 turnovers, but, even not that I'm comparing the two, but even Magic Johnson, who I believe is the second greatest player of all time, the greatest floor general we've ever seen, the greatest Laker we've ever seen. No disrespect to Kobe, God bless the dead. But for me, Magic Johnson is the greatest. Right. For me, Magic is the greatest Laker of all time. And I hope nobody's offended by me saying that. Y'all know how I feel about Magic. I hate it, but it is what it is because he's that great. But the point of the reason I'm bringing him up is because even in his otherworldly greatness, he was still a high turnover guy, right? And that's, for me, that's the only real knock I can put on Magic, right? But, high volume ball handlers are unfortunately often going to have that attributed to them. It's tough, right? Except for Chris Paul. Somehow, Chris Paul has this insanely elite assist turnover ratio. Crazy.
13 assists, no turnovers.
Right, yeah. I don't know how he does that, but, So, but anyway, the point is, Jokic is doing the damn thing this season. There's no way around that. And, shout out to Edward because he never lets me forget it. Every time Jokic has a good game, I got a text about it. So shout out to Jokic. Man. And he is making history, right? So here's the thing. People like to say, I'm stuck in the wax museum, trapped in the 90s, this, that, and the third. Cool. But what happens is when someone starts to play on a historical level, right? When someone starts to play at a historical level, what has to happen there, Transformer? You start comparing them to all the players throughout history, right?
Correct.
This is not because I'm trying to take him down or whatever. This is about you're getting compared on this. You're getting put in this place. Now you have to get compared against all those people, right? And so, like I always talk about, there's some things that have to matter. Competition has to matter. Play style has to matter, coaching, all these different things start to come into effect when we make these historical comparisons and put guys where you want to put them, right? So the thing is this, you have a great many people who want to say that Nikola Jokic is already a top 10 center of all time. I'm not one of them, but you have a great many people who want to do that. You have a great many people who want to say that Nikola Jokic is already a top 5 center of all time. I'm not one of them. I'm not going to do that, right? Because I think there's some things that we have to take into account. But before we have to start taking into account where he ranks on the all-time list, for me, I want to look at what I evaluate or what most people evaluate, and let's just leave Jokic to the side for a second, who the top 10 centers of all time are. So let's do this. Transformer, real quick, off the top of your head. Who would you think at the very least are your top 5 centers of all time? Then we could go down to 10.
Kareem, Wilt, Bill, Shaq, Hakeem. Let me. I'll put David Robinson. What's that? 5?
I think you're at 6 now.
Am I at 6? Let's go. Hakeem Olajuwon. No, I said Hakeem Olajuwon. Patrick Ewing. Trying to think. I'm not trying to repeat myself of who I named already.
Right.
I said Wilt, said Bill. I said Ewing. David Robinson. We got Shaq. He's itching up there, brother.
Okay.
He's itching in there.
Okay.
Jokic. Cool. I could say Jokic.
There you go.
Right
That's
there,
one.
8, 9, 10. Yeah. Moses Malone, good one. That's a good one. Moses Malone.
Yeah.
So that'll put you at 8. So like 9 and 10 is wide open.
So I
It's
would
open
say
for discussion. Let's go for sure.
Yeah. So I would say Kareem, obviously the great Mr. Russell, God bless the dead. Wilt Chamberlain, the unstoppable machine, God bless the dead. Shaq Diesel, you know how great Shaq was. I don't have to tell you.
Don't have to.
My guy,
Hakeem, your dream.
you already know what it is. Moses Malone, D-Rob, Patrick Ewing, Dwight Howard, and now some people might say George Mikan because he was the first great big man in the league. I think
Shout
5 championships and whatnot. Shout out Lakers.
Out
I didn't even. Ugh.
It sounded good. You look good when you said it. Pause.
I like it. Okay, Logan. Yep. Probably could put Bill Walton on that. The only reason people might push back is because he didn't stay healthy long enough to have the sustained level of dominance. But what up, Bruce? What up? So the point is, and I say if, for me now, can't speak for anyone else. For me, if Jokic is top 10 all time, he's right at the bottom of it. You got people already putting him in top 5. But here's my bigger issue, right? And I've talked about this before. We look at all these all-time great centers, and all of them were great on both ends of the floor, right?
All top 5 made defensive teams.
I mean, and even if we look, Kareem, Bill Russell, Wilt, Shaq, not his whole career, but Shaq at times was great defensively. Dream, obviously, Moses Malone, D-Rob, Patrick Ewing, Dwight Howard, all these great defensive players, right? So my question would be, why is it that Jokic somehow gets a pass for being the only, again, we're going to put him in top 10 or even for some people top 5. Why is he the only one who gets a pass for not being a defender, whether it's man on, rim, or perimeter? Let's start there, and then we'll get into some other stuff.
Was that a question for me?
Yes.
Okay. His level of offensive prowess sways the mantle so hard, pause.
Okay. Right.
That they're picking up for that lack of defensive prowess. I think when you're so great on one side of the basketball, because we're doing it with Jokic, Luka, we've done it with a couple other players in the past, that their offensive tool set is just so freaking dominant.
Okay.
That it's like, I mean, how can we ignore said numbers, said things offensively? But that doesn't, negate the fact that, okay, he doesn't play defense particularly well. He gets cooked by any great big, Embiid, AD. Anybody can put numbers on him, right? Anybody can put numbers on him. But the thing is, like, you can't stop him. And I think they're looking at a level of offensive dominance that he's swayed like over this period of time. What's going to be his 3rd MVP?
He has
2. He's got 3 MVPs.
Yeah.
3 MVPs, champion. So he's been called the best player in the NBA 3 times.
Yes.
So they add that to it. Like, okay, the man he is voted best player in the NBA 3 times. Okay. Center, triple-double, right? The triple-double
triple-double
was getting a little diluted with Russell Westbrook with what he's doing.
Sure.
But him being a center, it kind of gives that, damn, he's a center doing it, right? So it kind of gives you that, okay, it's better than what Russell was doing, because we saw how Russell was getting it. Steven Adams right there can get the rebound, but he's going to clear out the lane and let Russ come in and take it. Jokic is actually going in, getting actual rebounds. He's actually in the paint, getting rebounds, putbacks, and things of that nature. His ball handling, his ability to, create passes, that god-awful 3. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. One of the best in the league. One of the best in the league. I mean, arguably him. You can say Bron, Chris Paul still in the league. Like those guys, very, very short list of great elite passers that can just okay, how did he get the ball there? Like, where did that come from? Right.
Really outstanding vision for sure.
Yeah, absolutely. And then like I said, I mean, his offensive tool set is just so great. And the fact that he has 3 MVPs, it's like, well, how can you keep him out of it?
So here's the thing, and I hear you. I don't completely disagree. I think it just annoys me that he's the only one that somehow gets away with this, right? We could have said the same thing about David Robinson. He was an elite offensive player. He didn't get to not play defense. We know what an offensive player
Hakeem, your dream
was, but he didn't not get to play defense. We know that for years, Patrick Ewing was the offensive centerpiece, literally, right? And figuratively for the Knicks. He didn't get to not play defense, right? None of these guys got to get away with that, but somehow Jokic does. So that's where it becomes problematic for me that they want to put this guy in places where he doesn't deserve, in my estimation, to be. But we'll continue to break it down, because you could have said, okay, well, Wilt is so dominant offensively, he doesn't have to play defense, but he didn't get to get away with that, right? He didn't get to get away with that. So I mean, that nobody else did, realistically, right?
But do you think the caveat that they're giving Jokic is that the guys before him, if you name all them guys that I named or that you named,
okay,
look at them. Just look at them, right? Tall, long, pause. Wow. Strong, dominant.
We're talking hoops right now.
We're talking hoops. There you go.
Right,
don't let that go.
Yes.
But like tall, long, big, strong, defensive, athletic, like all of those guys have that edge on Jokic. So I think they're looking at Jokic as a, of course, they're also going to be looking at where he was drafted, bottom of the second round, right? Like he's like, okay, and this guy
during the Taco Bell commercial, right, Edward?
His body stature, like the man could barely get 2 feet off the ground, right? You know what I mean? Like I meant like both feet, not like 2 feet.
No, I
like
get it.
Jumping stratosphere, but he's barely jumping off of the ground. He's yet still dominating the game the way he's doing it, just off of his skill set is as far as offense. Where that plays in the defense is that he doesn't have the body style that those other guys have. Like you look at Wilt Chamberlain, David Robinson, those guys, long, high reach point, block, defend, chase down. Shaq, big, strong, dominant. Jokic is nowhere. If you look at the top 10 list, Jokic is he's an anomaly. He's like, damn, like you don't even have the body of a.
Was Bill Walton any of those things you described?
Bill Walton was tall.
Yeah, but him and Jokic about the same, 7 feet, right? But the point is he wasn't, he wasn't Diesel like that. He wasn't super strong. But guess what? He was out there rebounding, blocking shots. Right. He was out there rebounding, blocking shots, defending, right? Doing all those things. He wasn't an elite scorer. So he could score, but he wasn't an elite scorer. Very team game in Portland when he won his first championship. But the point I'm trying to make is he didn't get the benefit, even though he wasn't an elite, quote unquote, athlete, to not defend. This is what I keep pointing to. But let's go ahead and let's look at this now, right? People talk about, well, Jokic runs point as a center. A big part of that is this, and I'm going to drop this on you. First, transform it. Am I a basketball coach?
Negative.
Okay, good. I'm not a Shout out man down Mel. What up, Mel? So I am not a basketball coach, but let's look at something here, right? And there's another thing that irks the hell out of me. Jokic brings the ball up the floor, right? In modern NBA, you have 8 seconds to cross the timeline, right? Or you have a violation. Cool. Now, what are these modern coaches teaching on defense? Because in the NBA I grew up with, let's just say hypothetically somebody was brave enough to let Jokic push the rock up the floor to initiate offense. Guess what they're going to do? They're going to send a smaller guard at Jokic, right? At which point, a few things are going to happen. One, he's going to get plucked, and it's going to be a layup going the other way because he's not chasing anybody down, blocking it. That's the first thing that could happen. Second thing, he's going to turn around and back down that guard over the timeline, right? Which, with only 8 seconds, it's going to cause you a violation because he's got to slow down to make sure that the guard doesn't take it from him. Third thing that may happen, he's going to pass the ball so that the guard doesn't take it from him over the top of the guard because he is an elite passer with elite court vision, as we mentioned. But guess what that does? That disrupts the initiation of the offense by getting it out of the hands, the ball, out of the hands of the primary offensive initiator and playmaker. So somebody now has to get the ball and then get it back to Jokic, which one, takes more time, and two, interrupts the initiation of the offense. I'm not a coach, but I can see this very simple concept that could be utilized in order to disrupt Jokic. But lazy coaches in the NBA aren't doing this. Explain that to me. That wouldn't be happening back in the day what Jokic is doing, right? So this whole business of, well, Jokic is a point center. He runs. Oh, so a lot of what he's doing, even though he's very good, is because he's allowed to do it. if we look at real defensive coaching, I just laid out one adjustment that could be made that could lead to 3 different responses that help you defensively when Jokic has the ball. Does that mean that Jokic still won't be an elite shooter? No. Does that mean Jokic still won't be an elite passer? No. Does that mean Jokic still won't be an elite rebounder or offensive player? No. But guess what? It helps you on defense because it disrupts them and disrupts him. Like, I don't understand why certain things are so difficult. And then I got people calling me and texting me every day, or talking to me, and then I got to listen on the TV. I heard Kendrick Perkins. I'm not gonna call him a name, but he was not very bright in his assessment recently, where he said Jokic's good games. No, he said Jokic makes Olajuwon's great games look like good games. Like, whoa, Blue, damn. But anyway, the point is, oh my gosh, he going in over there.
Oh, yeah, you are going in.
Yeah, but the point is, to make a statement like that, to say that Jokic, it makes, like, have we ever seen Jokic get a quadruple double? Have we? Right? We talk about 10 blocks, 10 steals, 10 assists, and 10 points. 10 blocks, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 10 points. We've seen Dream do this more than once. We saw D-Rob do this. We will never, and I feel extremely confident in saying, we will never see Nikola Jokic do anything like that. But that's okay. Let's compare a little bit, right? Jokic, we know, is, as we mentioned, an incredible perimeter, mid-range scorer. We mentioned he's such an elite passer, and I don't want to take any of that from him. I just can't get past the fact that he is hidden and is such a weak man-on perimeter and rim defender. This is a problem. It really is. We got to stop this. We've got to stop this. Now, even if you want to say, okay, Wilt and the great Mr. Russell, some of their stats were inflated because the 50s and 60s were one of the fastest paced eras in history. Okay, cool. But still, there's no question that they were far superior players and defenders than Jokic. There's no question about that. So for someone to tell me Nikola Jokic, despite the fact that he is making history, but not take into account all of the context that I just laid out to you, that this guy is a top 5 center of all time, or that this guy is better than, insert your center, right? Or that this guy, he makes Olajuwon's great games look like good games.
That's crazy.
It's absurd, right? He is the only one out of any top 10 center. Now we're going to put him in the top 10. And for the sake of it, let's just remove George Mikan because it was so far back and put in Nikola Jokic. I'm just, let's say that. He's the only top 10 center that has no all defensive selections. How can we possibly justify that? This is ridiculous. I'm not doing it. It's a lie that they're lying to you. I understand that you have to promote the modern players if you're in the modern sports media. I get it, but you don't have to do it by lying. Now, I know there's people who are going to have problems with what I'm saying, but guess what? None of you can prove me wrong. Bruce says, by the way, and I like this comment, Wemby is miles ahead of Jokic when Jokic was Wemby's age. I agree with that. Wemby's nasty. But here's the other thing, right? Now, Jokic cannot, and I've said this before, he can't control when he was born. It's not his fault. But don't we have to take into account competition? And you know why I know we have to take into account competition? And you modern NBA fans are going to have to? Because y'all are real quick to talk about who Michael Jordan did and didn't play, supposedly, for the reason y'all call LeBron the GOAT. So if you're talking about that, why doesn't it work the same way when I tell you Jokic didn't have to play against an Olajuwon? He didn't have to play against a Shaq.
Well, one, because y'all don't accept it. Y'all don't accept it. That's why.
Well, because that's a lie, too, when they say that. But, we can go into that another time. But the point I'm trying to say is, when it comes to it, they're real quick to tell me that Michael Jordan didn't play against anybody. But when it's Jokic, right, the only person he plays against is a broke down Joel Embiid, and broke down Joel Embiid still worked out Jokic pause when he played against him. Undeniable, right? He's playing in one of the weakest big man era of all time. He's dominating, no question. Jokic is dominating, but do we really believe he's doing this if he got to go up against Ewing and Mourning and Mount Mutombo and D-Rob and Shaq and Dream and Kareem and Mark Eaton and all these guys? Do we really believe that Jokic is working like this? You've got to be kidding me. You've got to be kidding me. I'm done, bro. I'm done. You go ahead, and then we'll open up the phone lines. I'm done.
I mean, is my mic on? All right, it's on. All right, it works. Boy, you went in right there. So I took the liberty of asking our neighborhood friend, I call her Chat GPT, but some of y'all call it that. I asked her to give me the top 10 centers of all time. All right. And I want you to label out the criteria on the why, right? Number 1, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 6 MVPs, 6 championships, 19 All-Star selections, the most complete resume ever for a center, elite scorer, unstoppable skyhook, elite defense, and longevity unmatched in NBA history. Number 2, Wilt Chamberlain, 2 championships, 4 MVPs, 7 scoring titles, 11 rebound titles, statistically the most dominant player ever. Number 3, Bill Russell, 11 championships, 5 MVPs. I can just stop that right there. Shaquille O'Neal. 4 championships, 1 MVP, 3 finals MVPs, pure physical dominance at its peak. 2000 to 2002, he was virtually unstoppable, combining power, finesse, and charisma that shaped an entire generation. Number 5. Hakeem Olajuwon. Q.
Hakeem, your dream.
I wasn't even going to press it.
But I need my Q. That's my Q point. 2 championships, 1 MVP, 2 finals MVPs, 2 defensive rookie player of the years, the most skilled two-way center ever, the dream shake, elite footwork and defensive dominance, outplaying legends like Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, and Shaquille O'Neal in their primes. Number 6, Moses Malone, 3 MVPs, 1 championship, a finals MVP in 1983, 13 All-Star games, relentless rebounder and workhorse, carried Philly to a title with his 4-4-4 playoff run. The bridge that between
4-4-5.
Oh yeah, they got
it turned out to be 4-4-5.
Yeah. Number 7, David Robinson, 2 championships, 1 MVP, 1 defensive player of the year, 10 All-Star selections, the Admiral, freak athlete, elite defense, mobility, and consistency. Patrick Ewing, number 8, 11 All-Stars, all NBA teams. Okay, they must have mistaken the numbers here because I'm like, he did not get 11 Olympic gold medals, but gold medalists. The heart of I'm like, he did not get 11 gold medals.
No,
the heart of the Knicks 90s era, mid-range touch defense toughness, right? Then we get to number 9, where they place Nikola Jokic, 3 MVPs, 1 finals MVP, also champion, the most unique center ever, an offensive system unto himself, vision, efficiency, and versatility. If his longevity continues, he could crack the top 10. Last but not least, Bill Walton is number 10 with 2 championships, 1 MVP, 1 finals MVP, 6th man of the year. Injury shortened his prime up to your point. Honorable mentions, they give you George Mikan, Robert Parrish, Dikembe Mutombo, Dwight Howard, Artis Gilmore. I forgot about Artis Gilmore, but that was like ABA.
It was a problem.
Yeah.
You know, he lived here in Jacksonville, right?
Did he?
Yeah, he went to JU. I met him when I was covering UNF basketball. Yup.
Oh man, that's a fun fact.
Like a bear claw, but anyway.
Damn. So even ChatGPT has Nikola Jokic at number 9. So like again, when I was stating out my top 10, all 8 that she picked were all the names that I mentioned before I mentioned Nikola Jokic.
Yes.
That's about right. That's about right. I think that's fair to say Nikola Jokic is right there because the one thing that you're going to see on everybody's list when I'm talking is defense, elite defense, most dominant defense, defensive first team, defensive all in the NBA, defense, and then we get the nothing but the most unique player ever, an offensive system unto himself, vision, efficiency, and versatility. So I think even ChatGPT, which is auntie to me, that's like auntie. She always give me the right.
Yeah, I'm Gemini, but same thing.
same difference. It's all
sure.
AI.
For sure.
But she even broke it down to where she's ranking the defensive prowess of the other players above Jokic because again, there's offense, there's defense.
Yeah,
you have to be able to do both to be considered one of the greatest of all time in a position in this sport, right? That's why you always hear the Jordan, the Kobe, the LeBrons. They're in the conversation.
Right.
Why? Because they did it both sides. I'm offensively great. You can't stop me. But when I want to clamp you up or play defense, I can do that.
Right.
Jokic is not really in that category. Offensively, juggernaut. It's can't stop him. The man find his shot. He has court vision. He can get on the glass, and it's just simple for him. It's like, oh man, you guys are just too slow. You guys are just not smart, right? He's just outsmarting the players that are that he's playing against. But then when he goes on the defensive end, that slowness and methodicalness, comes at a detriment to him because he's not as athletic as Patrick Ewing, David Robinson, Moses Malone,
right.
Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaq, Bill Russell, Wilt Chamberlain, Kareem. All those guys are far way more athletic than he is. Far. It's not even close. Shaq at 400 pounds was even more athletic than that.
But that's my thing. I'm not even dissing him because I'm not dissing him at all. I'm telling the truth. But it's not about he has to be super athletic, right? But like I've always said, that the effort on defense for him is minimal. And we can see that watching him play. His team hides him. And when he does get caught, like we said, when he plays against any other quality bigs, either he doesn't guard him or he gets cooked up. Like Edward and I were talking earlier today. I think, what is it, the 28th? I think next Friday, the Nuggets play the Spurs. And I'm like, I think Wemby would kill him, but I don't think they're going to let him guard Wemby. They're not going to do that.
No.
Right.
I mean, everybody's too small compared to Wemby, honestly, but.
Right. So this is where my problem is. And also Edward. Okay. So Edward says, and he cooks up the centers in today's NBA. He cooked up a 4-time defensive player of the year in Zubac. So here's the deal. Yes, he did that.
Zubac, not in Zubac. Zubac ain't no
and Zubac. Right. So he was talking about Gobert. So yes, he did that. No question about it. But let's also think, right? We've all hooped at whatever level, right? Whether it's pickup or whether it's, college or, well, there's no pro players here. But the point is we've all hooped at whatever level. Here's the thing. Do we not also realize that when you play defense, it takes your energy, right? That's why you got some dudes who don't want to play defense because they want to save it all for offense. So could it be, Edward, that these dudes he's cooking up is because he doesn't have to really defend anyone, right? But when he goes up against Embiid, when he went up against Embiid in the past, right, MVP level Embiid, and that we probably won't see that guy ever again. But when he went up against Embiid in the past, his numbers came down considerably. Why is that? Because he was actually out there having to bang with somebody, pause, and really play physical and attempt to defend. That saps your energy. So all of a sudden, you can't do all that crazy stuff you're doing on offense. Like, come on, man. We've got to use our heads. We've got to be objective. We've got to use basketball logic and rationale here. Nobody's trying to say Jokic isn't great. But I think what's happening is because he's got 3 regular season MVPs, that is overrating him and putting him in places where he should not be. So respect due for the 3 regular season MVPs, but people see that and they see the triple doubles and they go crazy. Transform. You got anything else before we open these lines up, man?
This is why I don't compare today's players to older players.
And normally I wouldn't, Transformer, but when people are saying, well, he's better than this guy, or he makes Olajuwon's great games look like good games, or when people are saying he's going to be top 5 and he's top 10 and all, when that stuff starts happening, then you have to. When guys start getting put in historical context, you have to start comparing. You have to.
Last time I checked, Bruce, I was a grown man.
Correct.
I choose to respond to what I want to respond to.
Fair enough.
I look at certain segments or look at certain people and they say certain things and I'm like, nah, clickbait.
I'm good.
Clickbait. That's rage bait. You want me to be pissed off.
I think K-Funk got me because he pissed me off when he said that.
Clearly. Well, what did Mike say? Like, you short circuited that one? No, it was not that serious. He said, Bruce just short circuited.
I didn't even catch that.
I'm like, I saw the steam coming off your head a little bit. I'm like, damn. Like this really did piss him. He let Kendrick Perkins of all people piss him off
because he knows better though. Because K Perk knows better.
And
that's
he
why
played the center position. That's what makes it a little bit more like.
He had to defend Shaq. He had to defend Dwight Howard. Like he knows what it is. He grew up watching the real guys. He knows what it is. You know.
I mean, it also goes back to. Ooh, that was my
sorry.
Oh, he dropped it.
Oh,
sorry.
Football. Yeah, I'm sorry. I know. I should have had it on. Man, I closed that tab.
So we're gonna go ahead and open up the phone lines. Check in 904-219-8264. Eddie, we already know you're calling.
We already know.
Just hit the button.
But you better be prepared. Don't come with your feelings because I know what you are. Don't come with your feelings.
Like Bruce, what we not gonna do, Bruce?
Right. First of all, Edward, good morning. Don't come with feelings. Come with facts and refute me factually. Let's go. You want to do this? I'm going to roast you right here in front of the whole world. Let's go.
Like, first of all, take your Joker hating panties off. That's number one. Number two, good morning, fellas. How y'all guys are doing today?
We're doing all right. Go ahead. Get to it.
All right, let's go. Now, I'm glad I made my partner house because I was driving when you saying that nonsense. Anyway, now you said he needs to be a rim defender. What do you mean by that? Break that down to me, Bruce.
Okay, see, so you're making arguments about Jokic's greatness.
Why
and
you
don't.
Yo, why you yelling?
Hold on, nobody yelling, man. But you're making arguments about Jokic's greatness at the center position, and you don't know what a rim defender is. Am I correct in that?
I'm asking you a question, bro. I want to hear your logic.
A rim defender is someone who is the last line of defense on their team and protects the ball from going into the basket wherever possible. A la just about every other person on this top 10 centers list, except maybe Moses Malone. But go ahead.
Okay, so why you say except Moses Malone?
He wasn't a great shot blocker.
Okay, he wasn't a great shot blocker.
No.
But he got blocks, right?
Yeah. He was a better shot blocker than your guy, though. But go on.
Like, anyway, he got blocks too. Joker, you do know that, right?
Go ahead, Edward. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
The point I'm making is, all jokes aside, I agree with what you say. I agree with you fellas are saying. He's not a one-on-one defender.
Mm-hmm.
He is a team defender.
Which is a nice way of saying they do a great job of hiding him. But go on.
The Steph Curry treatment.
You know what?
Yes, the Steph Curry treatment. Yes.
Okay, fine. That's cool. Now, what would you rank him? Okay, now you said Patrick. Would you rank him over Patrick Ewing, Bruce?
No. I've told you that before. I would not. No.
Man. Okay, so accolades does not count at all, right?
Accolades count, but they're not everything.
What's not everything, Bruce?
Accolades are not everything. They're part of the formula. They count, but they're not everything. That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
what about championship, Bruce?
What does he have to do to get in your wax museum? I mean, come on. What does he have to do, Bruce?
I told you already. He can't unless he starts playing real defense. He can't. He just can't. You're not going to get away with somebody with being put somewhere that you are allegedly better than someone else who does both things as well or better than you. You have to play both sides at a high level for you to be put where you and so many other people want to put Jokic. I'm not giving him a pass for that. No.
And look here, the diminish and the disrespect. But anyway, let me just say this: Can we, me and you, at least agree on this right here? He went through it the hard way.
Yes, and I've agreed to you with that. I respect that. He didn't join a super team. He led his team, and he won a championship. All the respect due in the world for that. Absolutely.
Okay, he did not. Okay, cool. Just making sure.
For sure.
We're gonna agree on that. See, this is a cool, calm, cool, collective conversation. Cool, calm, cool, collective. But again, though, I ain't had no pushback or none of that. You know, I appreciate you gave him his shout out, his prop. You know, you did leave out certain things that he did not do that he did last night.
My bad. Go ahead. Go ahead. I apologize. What did I miss? Go ahead.
I mean,
let's make sure we get it.
You did leave out that he did have a block and a steal last night.
He had a block and a steal.
Okay, I'm just saying though, you gotta give everything. You gotta give the whole sheet. Okay. And then let me help you. Then let me correct you on something what Kendrick said. He said he said he rate a large one. I mean, your dream regular season game looks like, that's what he was saying. He was saying it's regular season game.
No, he said he makes Olajuwon's great games look like good games. That's what he said.
No, it was his regular season game.
Okay, all right. We'll double check that later. But go ahead.
Yeah. That's cool. But that's all I got, man. I'm got to make moves and everything like that, man. I didn't want to stay on the phone long.
Mm-hmm.
It's all cool. It's all cool. You know what I'm saying? No disrespect.
Nikola Jokic makes Hakeem Olajuwon's great games look like regular games, and that Jokic is the most skilled center he's seen in the last 20 years. That is what he said.
You know what?
Bruce,
you know what? 2005. He is the most skilled center in the last 20 years. I'm good with that. But that first part was crazy.
Bruce, bro, I sent that the Bruce he damn near act like Sanford. He said, "I'm coming home, Elizabeth." When I sent that to him,
yeah,
he almost had a stroke.
The first part is absurd. But by the way, real quick, my main man Andre in the chat. Shout out Hellhound, man. What's up, my brother? How you doing, man? But yeah, go ahead.
Hellhound, what's that? Army term? Army
that was
slogan?
our platoon, 4th platoon Hellhounds in basic training. Me, G, and Andre, we were all in the same platoon.
Shout out Hellhounds, man.
That's all I got for right now, fellas, man. Good show, good topic. Let's get ready to enjoy this Sunday. And
yes, sir.
I'm gonna blow the horn. Had his man, hurry up, come on out here. I'm ready to go, bro. All right, fellas.
All right, E.
All right, B.
All right, man.
Yeah, all right, baby. Love you.
Yeah, he didn't want them problems. He didn't want that. Okay. VC, what's good, my brother? Long time no call, man. How you doing?
Yes, sir. I'm doing good, man. Bruce, Transformer, how y'all doing, man?
Maintaining,
good,
man.
Brother. Yes, sir.
Oh, man, I'm ready to talk about this dude, Jokic, man.
Okay, what you got?
Shiznit.
Look, man, Nikola Jokic is a great offensive center.
Yes.
I will never deny that, man. I mean, we saw that even with the Clippers, man. Ty Lue said, hey, if Visa Zubac normally plays good on Jokic to slow him down, that's, so we're gonna single it up. And then he said, no, man, let me go ahead and drop this 50 to let you know I command a double team at all times.
Yes, sir.
I have to give it to him on the offensive side.
Yeah.
But on the defensive side, we cannot get away from these things. Aaron Gordon should not be defending the best post. Should not be best. He should not. It should not be Aaron Gordon. It cannot be Aaron Gordon. And that's why even in the playoffs last year, I saw Aaron Gordon as the best nugget because not only can he give you some solid scoring, he's guarding the best player. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How Jokic compares to all-time centers, man. I'm in my 20s, so I done had talks with dudes ready to put him top 3. I wholeheartedly disagree with that one, but I mean, even when we look at the centers, man, we don't get this type of credit to Ben Wallace for what Nikola Jokic can control offensively. That's what a Ben Wallace, a Dwight Howard can do on the defensive side of the game.
For sure.
And I think once Nikola Jokic, first he has to show effort. After he shows effort, the way he can slow the game down from an offensive standpoint, if he can wreak havoc in that type of way, it'll be great. And I think the first step to doing that is stop going for these triple doubles. We know you can pass.
Right.
You have a point guard in Jamal Murray. Yes, he's not an all-star, but you're in the Western Conference. In the East, he's an automatic all-star. You have Jamal Murray. Let him run the offense. Jokic, man, go ahead. You can drop your 30, but then control that rim. But no, man, he got some places to go. But I would put him over Alonzo Mourning, Dikembe Mutombo. I think it's a toss-up between him and Dwight Howard. But number 9, number 10, that's perfect for him.
Okay, I can be okay with that. I will say this though. I think if Zoe had not had the kidney issue and stayed healthy, he would probably be higher on that list because he's a champion. He's a multiple-time defensive player of the year, block shots leader, and could score in a much tougher era. Zoe was
and
real
Robin's
good.
boo boo.
Huh?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
And back then, man, you know, every it was no day off, man, in the 90s. So nowadays, I mean, shoot, unless he's playing, and that's why I'm so mad, bro. I really want, and one center people be leaving off of in the past 20 years, man, DeMarcus Cousins, dog.
Oh,
DeMarcus,
yeah.
He might wasn't the offensive. He might, like, if Jokic is an A+, I would give DeMarcus Cousins an A-. But the defense, come on now, man. DeMarcus Cousins, if he just had a good home, you know, to stay on the team consistently, man. We probably
it was injuries for more Boogie.
Boogie
It was
real.
Injuries that messed him up.
Yeah, man.
Because I mean, he came to the Lakers and I was excited. We got AD. He ended up signing Boogie, and like he got hurt right before the season started. And that was pretty much the end of it. I was like, damn, man. Like, Boogie was nasty.
I think that's the same thing happened when he went to Golden State. He got hurt before then, and then when he came to Denver, I think he was the backup center, but he just didn't get no burn out there.
Yeah, and remember, Boogie was killing in New Orleans when he was there with AD before he got hurt.
I forgot what year. I think it was 2015 playoffs.
Yeah, and just missed getting paid. I felt so bad for him. He was just about to get that Supermax. I felt terrible for him. Yeah.
Dominant, boy.
Yeah. But you got anything else, VC?
No, man, that's it for me, man. Good show so far, man. Y'all keep the ship rolling, man.
Thank you, brother. I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much. Great call. Have a great one.
You have a good one, bro.
That's a good call from VC. That was fair. That was definitely fair. Very fair and objective.
Absolutely.
Like,
I mean, and the thing is, who put it in the chat earlier? I'm looking at the wrong one. Path, the engineer. Path, Path, the engineer. Perfect. Jokic set the standard for the new school centers. His era is from 2005 to now. Matter of fact, it's actually 15. I would say 2015. But you could go 5 to 10 years prior, right? If you want to stretch it a little bit, right? That's his era. Everybody that I named on this list. Let me get back to it. All right, here we go. From this list, Kareem, done in 89. Will, done in 73. Bill, 69. Shaquille O'Neal, to 2011. That's like the end of his prime. So we're getting to the end of his career. End of his career. Insert Jokic. Hakeem Olajuwon, 2002. Moses Malone, 95. David Robinson, 03. Patrick Ewing, 02. You know, Nikola Jokic didn't enter the league until 2015. He is the only name on this list past 2011. The only player on this list. And he entered after that. So Nikola Jokic is in a league of his own. He's in a conversation of his own with who he's coming to the game with. And since they changed this style of basketball to positionless basketball, and it outlawed some of the centers like your Bill Waltons, your Rudy Gobert's, and David Robinson. Those guys, I mean, not David Robinson. David Robinson actually could still play in this league. Those style centers are no longer the focal point of a team nowadays. Nowadays, you want the Jokic's because they can facilitate, they can rebound, they can score, and you will find an Aaron Gordon somewhere to play defense. He's in a league of his own. So when you have these conversations, and when I hear Kendrick Perkins say some outlandish stuff about making Hakeem numbers look like regular, okay, Kendrick, you got it.
That's why it irked me so much, Transformer. Not that it was said, but that it was said by him. He knows, and
he
better.
Played the center position. Yeah,
come on, man.
Because he can't do nothing to neither one of them players.
Oh, that's a fact.
Anybody on his top 10 list, he getting cooked.
No, that's a fact. You're right.
Kendrick getting work, but yeah.
Good
segment.
All right, man. Good topic. Good topic. Okay, I'm recircuited now. I'm recircuited.
You good? You good?
I'm good, man.
Don't forget your pressure points.
I'm good.
Woosah.
I'm good, man. I'm good. That was fun. Though. That was a good topic.
I loved it.
Yeah, me too. As you know. All right. Next topic. We can both speak on this. So, about a month. Yeah, about a month, 4 to 5 weeks ago, we were really, well, I was really concerned myself, Baltimore, Bruce, G. We were all very concerned, to put it lightly, about the Ravens' future for the rest of the season. Lamar Jackson was injured, and the Ravens, even before the injury, the Ravens were really struggling. The defense was playing, to put it lightly, terribly. For the second consecutive year.
On a historic level.
Yeah, historically badly. Correct. Thank you, Transformer. And I don't know what is contributing to these slow starts, but the Ravens were playing terribly. However, now on a 4-game streak? 3-game streak. Thank you. And they are playing considerably better, both on defense, and they have the return of their pretty much Superman, Lamar Jackson. Superman, the Flash, whatever you want to call him, but he is their guy that makes so much happen for this football team. And you're seeing what appears to be a kind of different looking Ravens squad, and they're really doing their thing. So definitely wanted to take some time and kind of talk about the Ravens resurgence, along with, in conjunction with this, a recent, I think it was Bleacher Report, some guy, I don't know who this guy was, who said, see if you can look this up, chat. It was an article, and this had to be for Rage Bait as well, that Lamar Jackson is the most overrated quarterback in NFL history.
Oh, yeah. I saw that one.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, what? And so I was talking to G about this yesterday. Shout out, G. And I was saying, I'm not even going to address this because it's that absurd, right? I'm not even going to, but I think it kind of goes in line with the Ravens' resurgence. So first thing, y'all know, because you watch this show, and I appreciate all of you guys for being here, whether you're live or whether you're on the replay. Anyone who watches this show knows that I have been critical of Lamar Jackson for his regular season greatness, which often fades in the postseason, right? We know how great he is. We know he's one of the best to ever do it, skill set wise, statistically, record wise, so on and so forth. We know that. But I've been critical of him because I've kept saying I need to see it when it matters most. And there's statistics that show, how his turnovers increase, his completion percentage decreases, his touchdowns, all these things, all these metrics get worse in the postseason when it matters the most. So I have been critical of him. However, for someone to fix their mouth and make their face to say that Lamar Jackson is most overrated QB ever, I mean, that's crazy. Jordan Love made this list too? Okay, is this modern or ever?
Today.
Okay, of players today. Okay, so they're saying
Players
Lamar
today.
Jackson is most overrated, Jordan Love, Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence. So Alex K, and this wasn't the focus of this topic, but Alex K, he's right on 2 of the names on this list, right? 3. I'm sorry.
3.
Justin Herbert, Dak Prescott, Trevor Lawrence.
I give him Jordan Love.
No, I will not give him Jordan Love because we've seen what Jordan Love can do in the postseason. We've seen it.
I need to see better. I saw him give me 20 points in Lambeau 2 weeks in a row.
Okay, you know what? I'm going to let
$50 million a year.
That's your guy, and I'm going to let you. But
When's last time Jordan Love threw a touchdown pass, Bruce? You had to think about it, didn't you?
I do.
Yeah.
Huh.
Continue.
I don't necessarily chalk that up to him, right? Part of that is anyway. No, but I wouldn't put him on that list of overrated quarterbacks in the league today. But Justin Herbert, no playoff wins, all this yardage and all this stuff, no playoff wins. Dak Prescott, he's been in the league 10 years now, 2 playoff wins. Never been to the conference title game.
Dak's been in about a decade now.
Right. Trevor Lawrence, we know he has the 1 playoff win, but he's
and which he beat the other guy that's on the list.
Right. And people can say, oh, he hasn't had stability at head coach, so on and so forth. But guess what? The reason why is because he hasn't played up to what they thought he was supposed to be. So they keep bringing in different coaches to try and get it out of him, right? To make him the best he can be. So I'm not going with that. But anyway, the point is this. The Ravens, I think, are back. I think it's fair to say that. They play Cleveland today. It'll be a divisional matchup. We know divisional matchups are tough no matter what the division is. The teams know each other so well. There's always an added level of vitriol, an added level of physicality, and all these things I think really make a difference. But I think it's fair to assume just because of the offensive ineptitude of the Browns that the Ravens are going to beat them today. Now, why are the Ravens kind of getting back into the groove and surging and really have a legitimate opportunity to win the AFC North, which, you know, again, a month and a half ago was looking like a real difficult prospect because the defense is so improved. One, they're generating way more turnovers. We always talk about it, right? You turn the ball over, you'll most likely lose, right? So, they've recently, they being the Ravens, have recently demonstrated a sharp increase in turnover creation, which directly contributes to wins, right? In the first 5 games, the Ravens defense had only 2 takeaways. That's not going to get it done. In their 3-game winning streak, they have 7 takeaways. They're taking the ball from people, right? They're saying, give me that, Debo. That's my ball, right?
My ball.
Right, they Deboing people out here. So respect due. Those are things that you see. That's a change in mentality. That's a change in physicality, and probably some change in schematics as well, which are helping to create interceptions, right? So 7 turnovers in 7 takeaways, in the last 3 games. That'll help you win. That's a big one. They are not allowing nearly as many points or passing yards now. In the first 5 weeks, we talked about the record worst defense that was so bad, giving up 35 points a game. In the last 4 weeks, they're giving up 14 a game. Now, we can look at it and say they haven't played the best competition, but it is the NFL. And to be able to tighten down to that level, that's a huge jump. What is that, 21-point drop-off in what they're giving up? That shows
that's
something.
Huge.
Yeah, that's big.
And nowadays, a 4 or 5 point drop off is big. These
right.
got 21. That's a difference.
Right.
That's a huge difference. Yeah,
absolutely.
You went from giving up 40, 38, 37, 44. Right? Like you really had to turn this around to like hold the Rams to 17, hold the Bears to 16, hold the Dolphins to 6, hold the Vikings to 19. Nobody has scored 20 or more points since the Texans beat down in Baltimore.
And now they're starting to look like the Ravens again defensively. What do we always talk about? Certain teams, you think about them and you think about defense, and now they're starting to look like that again. Let's see. What is this? Now, during this stretch, they're holding opposing quarterbacks to a passer rating of around 75 compared to the first 5 weeks, 110. Like, again, you're making everything much more difficult on opposing offenses. They are in the early season, people were going for it on 4th down against them like crazy. Now they're giving up less than half of all possible 4th down conversions. So you're seeing a lot more. You're also seeing they don't have a game record to get to the quarterback to get a bunch of sacks, but they're getting way more pressures. Everything is changing right now in the way that the Ravens are playing. And again, of course, Lamar Jackson, right? So we got a huge change in the defense, and I'll let you go in a second here, Transformer, to get your thoughts on this. Huge change in the defense, but now we're also seeing we got the guy back, right? So if we look at this historically, there's a correlation to team success, as there is with really good quarterbacks throughout the league, but Lamar Jackson has a 73%, roughly 73% career win percentage. That's one of the best all times. Like, he can't, when other Ravens QBs, when he doesn't play, it's like a 31% drop off. So clearly you need that guy to win games. That's plain and simple. When you watch him play, the passer rating is way higher. The rushing yardage is way higher. The scoring way higher. Everything shoots through the roof when Lamar Jackson is on the field. And finally, the last thing I'll add, even Derrick Henry, when he plays with Lamar Jackson, he's played 23 games with Lamar. He's got 2,399 rushing yards for 104 rushing yards per game. And he's averaging 5.8 yards per carry with Lamar, right? When he doesn't, 3.77 yards per carry. Like, you see the difference immediately. Why does that help? Because with a guy who's so elite like Lamar, whether throwing or running, you can't stack the box the way you would if it's just Derrick Henry back there. So I'm going to stop talking now. Obviously, I think we can see just how large the gap is how much better the Ravens are playing. They're surging now, and they can really. I don't know how far they can get necessarily in the playoffs, because I do believe they'll make the playoffs. And shout out to Baltimore Bruce, because as usual, he said it. He said it right when the streak started. He said, we're going to win this game, and watch, we're going to go off and win like 8 in a row, and we're going to win the division and go into the playoffs. And at the time, I'm like, Bruce, one at a time. I don't believe you, because it looks bad. But he called it like he always does. He said, we're going to win this game. We're going to win 8 in a row. And boom. I said, okay, all right. And lo and behold, he's – what's that?
I said, forget me, huh? Yeah.
You said that too? My bad, brother.
I'm the one who brought it up. Bruce, he added the fact that they're going to go on the 8-game win streak.
Okay, there you go.
I said that there's going to be a part, and this is my start of the segment.
Yes, go.
The Bears game was the start of when they needed to start rolling.
You did say that.
I said that. I'm like, the Bears win is the start.
Bears lose, but
I definitely wanted to see them lose. But I said, if they win that Bears game, now they can get rolling. Why? Because they have the Dolphins, the Vikings, the Browns, the Jets, the Bengals. They could go on a 6-game win streak and turn this whole thing around before you eventually have to play the Steelers, who are currently in the lead of that division. You beat the Steelers, you play the Bengals again. There goes your 8-game win streak before you play the Patriots.
You sure did say that.
It's possible. I definitely said it's possible. Now, Bruce added they're going to win 8 straight games. I didn't say that much. I said week by week, every week is a must win. Every game from the Bears game is a must win, because you need to go undefeated before you meet the Pittsburgh Steelers. You need to, because they have the game edge over you, right? And they have the tiebreaker over you. So before you play them, you beat them. Now you back in even Steven. Like, okay, cool. I can take over the division. After that, you got the Bengals, then you got the Patriots, the Packers, and then the Steelers. So was it over? Not mathematically, it wasn't. And now they're on a nice little run to where they can definitely really take the top off of this thing, because Pittsburgh has not taken care of their business, and they're only 1 game ahead. They're 5-4, while Baltimore is sitting at 4-5. So yes, it's good to see that the Ravens are picking it back up, right? I'm not going to say that they're elite as they once were, or they're back or anything like that, because they're taking care of the poo-putt teams that they should be beating, because all of their major losses before the Bears game were against top-tier teams. The Lions, top tier. Bills, top tier. Rams, top tier. Chiefs, top tier. Those are all top tier teams. The Texans, I don't know what happened that game. I mean, that was Lamar's first game that he missed, but that was just they just said, "Come in my house, get yourself something cool to drink. Here's the remote to the TV. Put your feet up, and y'all can do whatever you want to in my stadium." So I'm not gonna count that Texas game, but all their other games were losses against top tier, either elite offenses, elite defenses, teams that can definitely score points. Now you played the Bears, all right? Now you played the Dolphins. You played this is first year fully starting, and J.J. McCarthy and the Vikings. Now you're finna go play the Browns, and they don't fake it. They don't even know what's going on. The Jets, they just traded away 2 of their best defenders. The Bengals, I could score 40 on them. Me, Bruce, and Snead, all with bad knee, back, neck. We could score 40 against the Cincinnati Bengals before they played the. Don't forget Yasmin. She's right there on the side. I'm ready. I got this. I can play wide receiver, right? Out there looking like Puka Nacua against this Bengals defense, man. But no, man, it's definitely possible. Now the thing that I worry about for the Ravens is that you get too comfortable.
How can we though? We gotta try to win this division. How can they?
No, I'm talking about for the playoffs. You're getting too comfortable beating these poo putts.
Okay.
Dallas Cowboys, they used to do the same exact thing. We lose against the good teams. We beat on the poo putts. We get this 10-6 record, or 11-5, or 12-4. We get that good record, and then that first round where we actually have to play real competition again, we get the doors beat off of us. Right now, I'm not saying that that's the Ravens. I'm just saying don't get too comfortable.
Don't fall into that
with this win streak. Don't fall into that trap, because that's where the trap lies. Right. But take advantage. But do take advantage of these next 3 to 4 games, these next 3 games before you play the Steelers, you beat the Steelers, you're back in action. You're definitely back in action.
Right.
But this is about Lamar. You asked the question about Lamar Jackson and the conversation from what's his name? I just had his name. Alex K. Alex K. I wanted him to elaborate more on where he got this discussion from, because the only one thing I see that he could point out as a de facto overrated quality, and none of it is in the regular season. We're talking strictly postseason. If you're talking about Lamar Jackson, that will be the only way you can consider an overrated type of conversation coming from a Lamar Jackson, because regular season Lamar,
we know what that dude is.
And you know what that dude is. That dude is a problem. What was he? 26-2 against the NFC. Yeah. I mean, 41 touchdowns, 4 interceptions.
He's just got to get to the Super Bowl, and he will win it. He's just got to get there. Yeah,
just got to get there, because I say this right here. There's only been 11 players to win multiple MVPs.
Right,
11 players. He's one of them.
Yeah,
he's the only one to not play in a Super Bowl and win a Super Bowl. He's the only one on that list. That will be my only reason you can say overrated, but I'm not putting him in a category with Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert, and I can't put him in that category, because neither one of those guys got MVPs. Neither one of those guys are showstoppers like Lamar Jackson.
No,
in the regular season, he's head and heels above those guys that are mentioned on that list. Just far beyond them, right? When you get to the postseason, then you sit back like, okay, there's a little bit of a conversation, because he's yet to get past the second round when he plays in the postseason. No.
He's played in the conference title game.
Because he had the bye week. He had that bye week that one year. Yeah, that was the 1 year he had the bye week. So he's played no more than 2 games. Excuse me. But yet he's yet to make it to the Super Bowl. Right.
Correct.
That will be the only stipulation I will place on Lamar Jackson for being overrated. But again, in a category of his own of overrated.
Yeah,
I'm putting him overrated amongst the 11 other MVPs that have multiple MVPs. That's the overrated list. Not Jordan Love, Herbert. No, I can't do that. I can't with good conscience do that. Absolutely not. But man, the Ravens, they're playing relatively well. Like you said, they got their weapon back. They got the lightning to their thunder, in which I consider Lamar Jackson the lightning, and then the thunder comes right behind it, which is Derrick Henry, who's just going to just carve you up on the inside. Pause. We're talking sports, guys. We're going to say stuff that sounds weird. But thank New York for all of that. Thank New York for not being able to have a conversation amongst men.
New York. Definitely New York.
But
Micah knows.
But man, Micah knows, man. Micah knows. But yeah, man, the Ravens, they're definitely having a resurgence, man. They're taking care of business. You got to take care of business. You have to go. I said 6-0. You need to go 6-0 to put yourself back in a position before you play the Steelers, and that's what they're doing.
That's what they're doing.
Yeah.
No, man, that's great. I couldn't have said it any better, man. I appreciate that. Let's go ahead and open up these phone lines, and let's take a couple calls on that.
Mike is stupid.
What did you do?
He put the pause in.
Right. Yeah, you can't say nothing, man. New York is wild.
New York is shutting everything down.
You got to pause, B. What you talking about? Pause.
We're talking about football. I just said he penetrated the A gap.
You got to pause.
Pause, B.
Gap, son. Nah, chill. Pause.
They've been saying this same term for 50 years.
Right.
Like, what? Pausing now?
You got to pause it now. Right.
Got to pause it now. Like, we 50 years too late.
Right.
He penetrated up the A gap.
Pause. Whoa.
He fit that ball right in there.
Pause.
But you don't be listening to the commentators on NFL. Boy, every time I'm like, ooh, boy, that wouldn't fly on regular conversation. He fit that ball right up in there. Right. Oh, he grabbed that ball nice and tight. Like, I'll be like,
Troy Aikman be like, you see, he gets in there right behind him. Pause.
NFL commentary is the best, bro.
It is.
It's the best pause content, man. Pause really
good. What up, Bruce? What's going on, man?
What's going on with y'all boys today, man?
Maintaining, brother. How are you?
What's going on, Mr. Transformer?
Brucey, what's going on, my boy?
All right. Yeah, man. This game might be a trap game today. You know, I'm a pessimist when it comes to the Ravens. I always worry about the worst. But,
I called this Wednesday. I said if you call in, he's going to call this Cleveland Browns game a trap game.
Okay, I'm not mad with it as a trap, but they're gonna handle it. They're not gonna smoke them. It will be competitive, but Ravens gonna win the game. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Wouldn't this be?
Ravens can't beat Dylan Gabriel. We got a problem.
You know, they say every given Sunday, what if this the game Dylan Gabriel's suddenly want to have his best game, you know? And you know what their defense brings to the table.
Mm-hmm.
So you never know.
No, you don't.
But, you know, when I was good, you know, that defense, that's that four tough. They tough.
Oh, for sure.
So, and they in Cleveland, so you know they're gonna give us their all.
Mm-hmm.
But other than that, the resurgence of the Ravens, I seen this coming. This is an uphill battle though, because you forget December 21st we got New England, and December 28th we got Green Bay. That's still coming down the pipe. So.
One thing at a time, man. You know what we say, man. No, I got you.
Those two games going to be pivotal.
Yeah,
New
man.
England game.
Yeah, but you know my motto is, especially this being a Notre Dame fan, man. Just go 1-0 every week.
Hey, so
that's
why
all
I
you
got
do.
to think like you, Bruce? Too. That's what you be problem, bro.
No, I'm talking about me, man. I'm talking about me, and you know I have a great way of thinking, so I try to share it.
You know. Well, today.
All right, Stephen A. Smith.
You know,
For sure.
I hope they play Keaton Mitchell more.
Yeah.
Man, as far as like what you call solidify that back end, the kid Gilman, that trade, and we traded Aldaki away with.
Mm-hmm.
He has a high IQ. He ain't the biggest, fastest, strongest guy.
No.
But his IQ back there, you can tell the difference with him back there. And Malik Stark's playing way better than he did in the first 4 games.
Yeah, Malachi. Mm-hmm. Yeah,
he's playing way better. The front 4, they're getting pressure now. It's better than what it was.
Yes.
It's benefiting greatly because of Kyle Hamilton moving to the front. So that guy is absolutely amazing, man. Number 14, go Irish. Go Irish.
I wasn't going to say anything this time. I promise I wasn't going to say anything.
That kid. Both of them, Gilman from. So I must say, those Notre Dame kids got high IQs.
Yeah.
Gilman is a Notre Dame.
I mean, you got to be smart to be at the school in the first place.
They played with each other in Notre Dame.
Yeah, they played together.
Gilman and Hammond and stuff.
Yeah.
And, Mike Green getting more pressure. And Travis Jones playing. That's number 98 for us. We got to sign that kid. That he's a terror in that middle.
And they got they brought the kid from Tennessee, Drummond Jones. So they try to add to the pass rush.
He got some pressure. He was getting back there last week.
Yes.
And Mike Green coming along slowly.
Nice. Yeah.
Roquan Smith playing much better. So you can tell they're playing with a sense of urgency, and it's a good thing to see.
Very good.
Yeah.
We got an uphill battle though, so we'll see, man.
Yes, we will.
Your boys have a great Sunday.
Hey, man, thank you for the call.
You too, bro.
Appreciate you, man.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Yeah. You know, Bruce always going to come in and he's going to show love, and he's always going to talk about the Ravens. And you know what I like though, to his point, he is a bit of a pessimist, right? Where G is like super Raven fan, Bruce is like kind of on the opposite side, and I try to play the middle a little bit. So,
G is man, that boy. G don't see no wrong. Ooh, good run. G don't see no wrong with them Ravens. If you ain't talking Ravens football, we moving on. Poo putts. We don't talk about trash. Moving on. G is hilarious, bro.
Yeah, that's my guy, man. All right, y'all. We are going to get to the last topic here and then get you out of here so you can enjoy the rest of your Sunday afternoon watching NFL football. Let's get right to it. This will be a short one, man.
Absolutely.
Aaron Glenn, new head coach of the New York Jets, man, and it's almost as if his job might be on the line in the first year because the Jets are bad because Justin Fields is terrible. And it's so weird because coming out of the draft, this is a guy who had and still has a ton of talent. He's extremely physically gifted. He's one of the best quarterbacks in Georgia State high school history. And then he's one of the better quarterbacks in Ohio State history. And coming out, I'm like, okay, he had pro coaching. You know, you saw him making the tight window throws. You saw him reading defenses. You saw him making, you know, just really looking good. And I was one of those people. I was like, man, there's no way that I would have taken Trevor Lawrence over him in the draft. I was like, nah, Justin Fields going to be good. And, well, it just seems to never have panned out. Now, has he gotten the best? Yeah, definitely. Has he gotten the best coaching? No, he hasn't gotten the best coaching since he's been in the league. But, I mean, what we're seeing from him this year with the Jets is horrendous. Some numbers, right? Because we love numbers here. He is number 27, and he's already been benched once this year, but he came back because I think what's my guy's name? Not
Tyrod Taylor.
Thank you, Tyrod Taylor. I knew it was Ty something. Tyrod Taylor got injured when he came in. But anyway, Justin Fields has 1,259 passing yards this season, 27th in the league, averaging 139.9 yards per game, bottom 5. He only has 7 passing touchdowns, which is 29th in the league. Terrible. Passer rating of 89.5, which is 25th in the league, significantly below the league average. Completion percentage, 62.7, 25th in the league. League average is 65%. Yards per attempt, 6.2 yards per attempt, 30th in the league, which to me not only speaks about him, but also that his coaching staff, unfortunately, doesn't believe in him. And they also don't believe that he's able to hang in the pocket and go through his progressions long enough for the deeper routes to develop so that he can, you know, push the ball down the field. The only thing we give him credit for is he only has 1 interception, which is first in the league, but he doesn't throw a whole lot, so he's not going to have them, right? He's been sacked 27 times, which is top 10. What does that mean? He's got poor pocket awareness, has trouble going through his progressions, and also doesn't get rid of the football, right? So, I mean, it's just bad. I don't even know. It's bad. And here's the worst stat. He has 4 games this season with less than 100 passing yards. He has 1 game in the negative passing yards, and he has a 5th game with 116 yards, which was almost right there. So it's just bad. I don't even know what to say. And I know it sounds like I'm dumping on the guy, but I'm a fan of his, and I want him to do well. But I don't think he's got it. I think this is his last opportunity to be a starting quarterback in the NFL. He's too physically gifted not to be in the NFL. He's probably going to be somebody's backup going forward, but he's just bad, man. Transformer, what do you got, man? I don't even know how to – you can't put a silver lining on how poorly he's playing.
Lamar Jackson has missed 4 games.
Okay.
Right? 4 games.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Justin Fields only has 10 more yards than Lamar Jackson. Justin Fields, when you go and you try to look up quarterback stats, you have to click next page to find him. Justin Fields, 3rd in the league in quarterback sack yardage allowed, 192. That's only behind Cam Ward, rookie, and we know how bad the Tennessee Titans are.
Right.
And Justin Herbert, who's currently without either left tackle that he started the season with.
Correct.
And that's only about 3 yards. Justin Fields, 1,259 yards and 9 starts. What am I supposed to do with that as a fan? There's a reason why that video went viral of that kid who, after the game, just said, I'm a Jets fan, and I hate my team. I hate it here. I hate my team. That man was about to cry. Like, he just hates it that much. The New York Jets are in such a purgatory level of terribleness that is just utterly ridiculous. What's up with the waving eyebrows? Oh, okay. Got it. I see the GOAT Jokic thing popped up on the screen.
I'm sorry. I wasn't going to say anything.
Ohio State quarterbacks. Snead, I hate to tell you, y'all good at receivers. Y'all can get some good receivers, great at getting receivers in the league.
For sure.
Offensive linemen, great at that. Defensive ends, great at that. I mean, you name it. Ohio State is great at it. Quarterbacks ain't one of them. Quarterbacks ain't one of them. The way college football at Ohio State can make quarterbacks look good to get these high picks or drafted high, somebody needs to go and study that. Somebody needs to go and study what the hell Ohio State's doing to make them quarterbacks look just unworldly great to be picked in the first round. Because we've yet to see a good one in the NFL. Justin Fields was a dog at Ohio State.
Yes, he was.
Just pure athlete, can make all the throws, deep ball, you name it. Justin Fields could do it. But so far in his short season, and when was he drafted? 2011? I think he was drafted 2011. 2011. I said 2011. 2021, excuse me. 2021. He's yet to have a season over 2,600 yards. He's yet to have a season over 17 touchdowns. He's yet to have a season to where he's averaging over 200 yards a game. He's yet to have a season where he has a higher QBR than 56.3. What do I do with this information, Bruce? I'd be remiss to say I don't have a clue.
Not a clue, man.
It's only been one season where he had over 65, over 62.7 completion percentage, and that was the short stint in Pittsburgh where he had 65.8. Other than that, 61.4, 60.4, 58.9 his rookie season, respectively.
Mm-hmm.
It's just not looking good. That's 3 different stops already in 3 years.
Yeah.
And the most you could do was give me your best was 2,500 yards, 16 touchdowns, 9 interceptions. I think he's just being put, and this is going to be my olive branch for Justin Fields.
Okay. Find
a team that has positional players, skill players, there already with a good offensive line and a good coach, a stable coach, and try it out there. Because obviously Chicago, I poop at them all the time. They're the worst quarterback grooming team in NFL, with the exception of you'll say the Jets, and that's where he's at. I'll throw Cleveland in that conversation. They're just horrible at grooming quarterbacks. Then you go to Pittsburgh and you get outplayed by Russell Wilson and you get benched. Why? Because you just wasn't scoring touchdowns, wasn't able to get the ball downfield. Other than that, you played relatively well. 4-2 on the season, 5 touchdowns, 1 interceptions, and Miami is trying to lose a game because there's just no way you give that up. That's ridiculous. But man, I hope the kid can find a team.
I don't know how
built for his skill set. I mean, he's only on a 2-year deal. The Jets can go ahead and cut him next year with little to no money loss. Right? It's not like they're paying him a handsome salary, right? And hopefully find a team where you can play backup. Honestly, if you could back up Patrick Mahomes, do it. If you could back up Lamar Jackson, do it. Those teams right there are fit for your type of skill set. They're fit. You can get a backup to Jared Goff, do it. Go play backup. Right now, starting is not in the repertoire. Now, you need the Rams. Definitely do it. Go to Los Angeles and play backup.
You develop. That's right.
Sean McVay will make you look good.
Yes, he will.
Sean McVay can make you look good. You got 2 elite receivers. You got Kyron Siren. Go Irish. You got that young defense on that other side. Backing up Matt Stafford, great, because Matt Stafford's out of league in 2 or 3 years. He's gone, right?
Yeah, he can't go much longer.
Yeah, he can't go much longer. Though he's playing, outstanding football right now. He's playing outstanding. But yeah, man, it's just it's nothing good to say about what the New York Jets and Justin Fields is doing right now, because it looks like it's just bad, bro. There's no way to defend it. It's just awful. Yeah, who do you feel worse for, Aaron Glenn or Justin Fields? Like,
Aaron
feel
Glenn.
bad for everybody over there. Like, it's just horrible, bro.
You're right.
It's horrible.
Yeah. Oof.
I got nothing. Other than that, I got nothing. I'm gonna have to start calling them next page. When you go and look up the stats, you got to click the next page to find them.
Yeah, that's That's far
terrible.
down. Yeah,
that far down. Next page.
No doubt, no doubt. Bruce, I see you wanted to call. Go ahead, man. Get your call in, and then we will go ahead and we will wrap it.
Because Green Bay comes on that one.
Who y'all playing today, man?
Micah.
Oh, the Giants. That's right.
The Giants. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I was like, how y'all playing Micah?
These boys about to give it up.
Yeah.
Marcus
That's
Mariota. You about to give it up.
Mm.
Get at 29. What is you doing? What is you doing, 29?
Mm-hmm. Mike McDaniels is going to be an outstanding offensive coordinator for someone next year.
Yeah, come to Green Bay.
What up, Bruce?
Hey, yo, boys, I'm back again.
No doubt, man.
I'm going to say this about Justin Fields. I'm looking at something on my laptop. In 2018, he played for Georgia, right? 12 games.
He didn't really play for him, though. He was there.
Yeah, he played for him. He had 4 touchdowns and 0 interceptions with a 69% completion percentage. In 2019 at Ohio State, he threw for 3,273 yards, 41 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, with a 67.2 completion percentage. COVID year, he threw for 2,100, 22 touchdowns, 6 interceptions, 70% completion percentage. I'm sad to say that the boy can throw the ball. It's just something not clicking, computing right now in the NFL. I think he's in the wrong system. I think he'd be great in LA with like a Jim Harbaugh or something, or like transfer state, a Baltimore or somewhere like that. But I think Jim Harbaugh do a great job with him with the Chargers. I'm just saying. I'm just speaking.
I think he would.
Yeah, so
I think he would.
Jim Harbaugh coach you up. Look at the Kaepernick. He just look what he's doing to adjust. What you call him? Flow in the air.
Herbert, yeah.
He'll coach you up. You know what I mean? So we'll implement a system where it'll work. San Francisco, Kyle Shanahan. It'll work in certain places. The Jets right now is just a shit show. He proved that he can play at this level last year with Pittsburgh before they benched him for Russell Wilson.
They shouldn't have done that.
So I'm looking at his college stats. He had great numbers in college throwing the ball. So I'm not saying you can't equate college and NFL on the same level. I'm just saying, bro, it's something not clicking. You're not seeing the field. It's IQ. I don't know what's going on. The pre-snap read, I don't know what's going on right now. You're not seeing the field well.
Yeah, I think he doesn't process well at all. I really do, and that's unfortunate.
In fact, in that system he's in, get him in something where he's showing him a lot.
Well, he's also remember, Bruce. Sorry to cut you. Remember, he's been in 4 systems now. It's not one.
Yeah, so it's not. Those numbers, his numbers look bad, but he's not that bad. We're not counting his rushing, his physical attributes, his rushing ability. He get out of there. He one of the best at that. You don't want none of those problems now.
Right.
If he can get his game up just get a little better at throwing the ball or on a better system, he'll be all right, man. He's going to be all right. I'm just saying, looking at his college numbers, they look 70% completion percentage in the COVID year, like. The year before that, basically 70% with 41 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, 41 touchdowns thrown. Not counting his rushing ability, something is not clicking right now, computing right now in New York. I just don't get it. But I ain't gonna hold y'all boys up, man. Your boys have a great Sunday.
Hey, you too, brother.
Absolutely, you too, bro.
Oh man.
All
right, team. We're gonna leave it right there.
Waddle. What is that?
Pretty much just in time for everybody to get settled and get set up for NFL football. You guys enjoy your games for whoever your teams are, whoever you're rooting for. We know who some of you in the chat root for, but enjoy your games. Enjoy your Sunday. Thank you for spending Sunday morning with us. We can't tell you how much we appreciate it. It means a lot. But make sure y'all hitting the like, y'all hitting the subscribe. Make sure you're hitting if you're not a member, become a member, and make sure you're hitting the hype. And
hype it up. Hype it up.
You share the show with other people in your circle, because I know if you're watching this, you talk sports and debate with other people around you. So make sure you share the show. So we appreciate it, and we out. Peace.